Dude, I've been addicted to Ludwig's Twitch stream lately.
I don't know if I've watched him on his Twitch.
I don't know. Like, he blew up in, like, a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
And I was, like, curious as to why. So, you know, I just go hit up his YouTube channel, watch some of his videos, and it's just like, oh, this dude's a fucking natural entertainer, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's just, like, he's got a whole spiel and bit for everything, and, like, entertaining as hell, man.
What's your take on disrespect?
Dude.
And all that stuff? You saw he streamed today, right?
Yeah, well, and I watched a little bit of his first stream back, and, like, I don't know, he seems pretty genuine that he's just like, I still haven't been told anything. It seems so hard to believe, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he's being genuine. But at the same time, like, Twitch isn't like a small corporation.
Yeah.
You know, they're not worth like just a couple 100,000. They're worth millions. And to not even like be like, hey, it's because of this, or you're too toxic, or I almost feel like they don't want to send a message and scare more people off.
Well, dude, I think it legitimately had a lot to do with Mixer closing. I think that's probably one of the best bets, is that, like, they just, like, negotiated that huge deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mixer closes, the only competition they really had, because Hughes said he was in talks with them to, like, cut a deal.
And then Shroud came back, and
well, yeah.
Ninja
Is Ninja back on Twitch?
I
think
know.
he'd just be chilling right now.
Yeah, I think he's just counting that money.
I think he'd be coming back to Twitch eventually. But, like, yeah, if I was him, I'd just fucking retire.
Yeah.
He's probably got so much money in the bank, and, like, I don't know, because of the whole Fortnite cringe wave now, because, like, the game did get old seeing it everywhere all the time, you know? That, like, I don't know.
You know what's
It's almost, I feel bad for Ninja, because it almost seems like he can't play a different game.
Right.
Like, he's just the Fortnite guy.
You know what's kind of cool about Fortnite? Like, I didn't like it. I never really got into it. Like, I watched some of the tournaments just because of how talented some of the people are.
I suck at it.
Yeah, I'm off. I can't build.
It's a well-polished game.
Yeah, clean.
It's not very buggy. Like,
I just don't know if we'll ever see something like that in gaming again, where out of nowhere, a free-to-play game comes and literally took over the world.
It was just everything was Fortnite, dude. All of my friends were playing Fortnite. All my friends were giving me shit about not playing Fortnite.
Same.
It was like, all of a sudden there was all these words going around, like, you know.
It generated memes.
Dude, how fast are your 90s?
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck is a 90, man?
Dude,
like,
and like it got so big to the point, like, I remember we were streaming here one night, and we got someone coming and said, like, do you guys know that Drake's on Ninja's stream right now? Yeah. And we're like, bullshit. Yeah. And, like, we'll I don't know if we'll ever really see...
White Claw?
Oh, cute.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we'll probably see it now because a lot of, like, famous people do stream because they see that there's money and it's fun.
Yeah.
But I just remember that whole, like, 6-month period where everything was Fortnite. Like, you log on Facebook, Fortnite. You log on Instagram, Fortnite. Like,
at a certain point in time, dude, I just started watching some of the Fortnite YouTube videos.
Yeah,
because they were just getting shoved in my face so goddamn hard. To the point where it was just like, fuck, it says it's the funniest moments. Yeah. Maybe I'll laugh. And, like, the Misfits, dude, they played Fortnite for a very short period of time.
Yep.
And, like, they got a sponsorship deal from Epic for it and everything. And then, like, a month later, they're just all like, yeah, fuck this game. Playing Call of Duty.
The one thing that did bother me about it that kind of was... I get why it happened. Yeah. But, like, how some of the big streamers... Like, I've always been a big fan of Tim the Tap Man. Yeah. Like, I mean, he just fits my humor. He's a big, bearded gentleman. Like, we get it.
Hilarious, too.
But when they all had to go family-friendly. Because it felt forced a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, we game.
At least, because it was... Like, because of the Fortnite wave, there was just too much money to be had if you were, like... Well, and then, like, I think it was, like, a very weird attempt that Ninja did with the whole After Dark streams. And it's just like, dude, you're streaming over the entire planet right now. And his excuse was always just like, I'm trying my best. And it was just like, yeah, dude, you just, like... Eventually, you just gotta say fuck it and, like, be who you are and, like... People still give you money, man. Ninja would still make good money if he didn't cater and suckle up to the kids. Yeah. I know lots of streamers that do.
Oh, tons.
Shroud never did.
No, he didn't give a single fuck about that.
Shroud just murks on everybody and makes bank because of it.
And he's still steady.
It's one of those rare players on Twitch where it's like you became who you are, not because you're like he is entertaining.
Yeah.
To an extent, but God, he's like the best. One of the best shooter players I've ever seen.
His aim is...
Especially when he's not under pressure, because man, did he choke when he played Counter-Strike in, like, pros.
Yeah.
But when he's in his own calm place, and, I'm sure that, like... I don't think I've ever seen any confirmation of it, but I'd be willing to wager $1 billion that Shroud smokes weed.
Oh, yeah.
So I think being able to, like, smoke... and then play.
Yep.
It makes a huge difference
for those of you who don't
with, like, some anxiety,
and game, like especially like a streamer or whatever, like it definitely changes because like that's the one thing that I give Ninja a lot of credit for, and like I didn't watch a lot of them because I just not really the kid friendly type of guy, but he was able to maintain his composure with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people watching him. That gives me anxiety right now. Like, we had one night where someone hosted us with, like, 800 people. Panicked. I didn't know what the fuck to do. Like...
what's happening?
And, like, it builds up over time, but to think, like, you wake up one day and now you're Ninja. Like, that's kind of what happened. Like, he's been streaming forever. He's been popular forever. But then he became the face.
Yeah.
And I think overall, like... everyone has hiccups, but he handled himself really well.
Oh, dude, I think like I don't hate Ninja at all. I think the guy, well, he streamed for years and played like pro Halo, and like was pretty much a nobody before Fortnite, and like he had his fans throughout the years, but he was just like
average streamer.
Another 2K, 3K Andy, and like not just streaming with Drake,
right?
I remember the first one that I saw was, what was that guy's name? Whit Lowry. Mm-hmm. That was the first big celebrity he played with. I like Whit Lowry. I thought it was sick. My favorite thing was that Whit Lowry told him he could use any of his music in his streams.
Which is
not
crazy.
Worry about it. And then after like a month, I never heard him use another Whit Lowry song again. And it was like, I guess you got the money to just pay.
At that point,
just buy the fucking song you want to put on your shit.
B-Bert says, hi. Salty says, ignore the mess. Okay. What's up, Go Eagles? There was a fortnight of Fortnite content to watch in your fort at night. Jesus Christ.
That sums it up, dude.
That sums it right up.
That's like a summary of the whole time. And then all my friends were talking about the Fortnite content to watch in my fort at night. And it was the worst. I just stayed home. And like shiny hunted Pokemon.
Oh, good call.
And just...
And I saw your stickers. I was like, fuck yeah. I've been actually on a collecting spree card-wise.
Dude.
Getting PSA graded and stuff.
Bro, my friend, do you know what the set Hidden Fates is?
Yeah.
So my friend gave me, this card, man. Sylveon Shiny... GX card from that set.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, look up the price of this card now.
Those are expensive as fuck.
And I was like, what are you talking about, man? And he's like, look it up. And I was like, okay. And I looked it up, dude. And like that card is selling for like $400 traded. Like, and he was like, yeah, all the cards in this set are like, $55 ungraded.
Which is so, like... Put that in perspective, right? A pack of cards is $3.
Yeah.
$4 maybe.
Well, in like the sealed product of it, because the Charizard that's in that set is now worth like $300 or $400 for a Elite Trainer box.
Yeah. I have...
it's insane, man.
I bought like 10 packs of the... What was it? It was kind of recent. Broken Bonds or something like that. Yeah. Because they said they weren't ever going to reprint them again.
Yeah.
And they aren't. They're done reprinting them, and there's like a Charizard in there that's graded, like a 10 graded is $1,200 right now.
Are you talking about the Reshiram Charizard? Yeah, dude, that one's fucking sick. I have a regular version of that one, and I pulled the Charizard Brazen.
Oh, really?
Combo Rainbow. But
that's still expensive.
I haven't even looked up the price of that card.
I think that's still like a $300-$400 one graded.
Dude, I just pulled that card and was just like, this sick rainbow Charizard card.
I've been enjoying the card stuff. Like, there's money to be made, but it's not even about that for me. It's like,
yeah, no, it's
fun.
Yeah, $207 ungraded, bro.
Oh, ungraded?
Yeah.
Shit. So that's probably.
Oh, on Troll and Toad, $155 near mint ungraded. So graded, man. Damn.
Oh, dude, you're probably talking a lot if that gets a 9 or a 10.
Yeah. My friend was even telling me that the promos, the Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, the stained glass window ones, those are worth like $35.
Really?
Yeah.
Promos usually don't go for anything.
Dude, it's just that Hidden Fates was just like such a small...
Yeah, so B-Bert's my girlfriend. She's always in chat.
Okay.
She has a fucking... So she collected Pokemon cards when she was young, and she was one of the very few who kept all of them.
Oh, my God.
And she has a Charizard. We don't know which one it is because she can't find them, but sitting in her storage room. And I keep telling her, I'm like, listen, if on the rare opportunity that you have like a first edition Shadowless, you got like a house in your storage. Like,
just a base set Shadowless would be fine.
Yeah. Like, I saw one the other day that was a baseless, not first edition, or base Shadowless, non first edition, and it was pretty mangled. I think it was like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
It's like $7,000 on eBay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, it's the card of all cards.
I was like, Jesus.
Besides the Black Lotus that just sold for like $160,000 or whatever.
I saw that. That made me sick.
Yeah, that's nutty.
I want to be that guy who's like, yeah, we're going to buy that today.
They interviewed him, and he's like a computer programmer, and he just bought it to flex on all his friends at work.
That's so hilarious.
Yeah, just to be like, yeah, I got this PSA 10 Black Lotus.
Oh, my God. I recently went into... shout out Game Haven. They're down the block from here.
I love that.
There's some cool dudes. I went in there, and I've been out of the Magic game for a while. Like, I don't know what's relevant. And I asked one of the kids, I was like, hey, I'm in the mood to chase. Like, what's the top card I can get right now in one of these packs? And he led me to the $30 packs that are like 15 cards.
The Modern Masters ones?
Yeah. And I pulled a Tortured Soul or Tortured something the other.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's like, I was looking through the cards, and he's like, oh, there it is. And like, we both got fucking like super pumped, and he looked it up, ungraded just how it was, $60.
Dude, love that shit. There's like, dude, there's nothing that like quite like encompasses that feeling of pulling that card. Like, I remember the first time I was playing Magic, and it was during the like Tarkir block, and Ugin the Spirit Dragon just came out in Fate Reforged, and I wanted one so bad. And I remember going to Walmart, and I was with my girlfriend at the time. I was like, pick 3 packs. And I opened 2 of them, and she opened 1, and like, I didn't get jack shit, and she got a foil Ugin in the other one, and it was like, whew. Yes, it's exactly what it is. It's like scratch-off tickets,
It's
man.
for real. We don't have them here. We got to get it some way.
Yeah, for real.
Bieber says, I got it right when Pokemon Yellow came out. So that is 99, right? 2000 Pokemon Yellow?
The Charizard?
Yeah, that's when she got her Charizard.
Yeah, that's like when the first set came out, wasn't it?
That's what I think.
Yeah.
We need to go tear that storage locker apart.
Yeah.
You might be sitting on a small fortune.
Even if it's not a first edition, like I said, if it's a base set,
No?
even just a base set Charizard, man, at this point.
Like a couple hundred at least, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's trash.
Yeah.
Someone will take it. Did you ever see that clip of the dude who went to Pawn Stars?
With all the Charizards?
Every Charizard.
Yeah.
Just like a whole entire safe full of them.
What did he want for? Like $1 million?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, or something like that.
He wasn't undervalued. Like, he wasn't overvaluing it.
No, he had like multiple base set Charizards.
I just want to know how or what he did to get a hold of those. Like, either he just had a fat stack
I
of
just think
Vez.
that he probably had a lot of money at the time, and it was what his kids were really into. And then he was into the Charizards, because like at the time when the game first came out, you get a Charizard for like $25.
Yeah. If you were smart enough to realize, like, I wonder why these are so much, and you just started buying them up back then.
Yeah, you just wanted all the goddamn Charizards, man. Probably bought the Shining Charizards right when they first came out and shit like that. It's just what's happening with this Hidden Fates now.
Oh yeah, Hidden Fates is huge.
Yeah, like if you want an Umbreon from that set, ungraded, it's like $100.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I want to
meet some Pokemon though.
Yeah, I want to get into the. You know who Gary V is? The business mogul dude. His name's Gary Vandercheck or something like that.
No.
So he's on a bunch of social media or whatever, but he's like an entrepreneur who's made his own. Like he's different. He's very like. He seems like just like not stereotypical. But he's like one of the boys. Like people do interviews and he'd be like, "Nah, fuck school. Like you need to fucking do this, invest in this." Like he just talks like you're a normal guy. He's not like, "Oh well, you got to do this and this." Like, but the big thing they've been pushing is basketball cards.
Oh, dude.
And Prism, something the other cards. Like there's a pack of something called Prism. If you pull like right now, it's Zion Williams, and it's like a 10. It's like $8,000 or some shit. Like a lot of money.
Yeah, there's way more money in those sports cards than there isn't in Magic or like, dude. There's somebody that paid like a few $100,000 for a sports card once, and like, yeah, Magic just broke that
barely
$100,000 mark like recently within the last couple of years, because I think another Black Lotus sold for a little over $100,000 like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's the only card in Magic that will ever be worth money like that.
Right.
But with sports cards, there's like, dude, I saw this one like card. It's like one of the only PSA 10. I think there's like 3 in the world. It's like a rookie Tom Brady football card, and it's for the Patriots, but it was before he even had his picture taken in a Patriots uniform.
Oh no shit!
It's like him in like a practice uniform or like a it's not really a marked uniform very much. I don't even know where he played college, but like it was the weirdest looking card, but it was like, you know, $400,000.
Well, yeah, I didn't even think about
like,
that because
he
was wasn't he drafted like way in like 6th or 12th round or something like that?
Yeah.
So they probably wouldn't even made a rookie card because no one knew who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like this like one weird rookie card is worth like a shit ton of money, and it's like I don't know if anybody will ever buy that though.
Maybe. I mean, a hardcore Rich Pats fan, I guess.
Yeah.
I saw the one that was a cool story. I guess there was some like grandson going through his granddad's attic in the Bronx or somewhere out there, and came across like an OG like 1930s or whatever Babe Ruth card, and like it was old. It had damage on it. Yeah, it went for like $600,000 or something like that.
Holy shit!
Because it was like one of the only cards that actually still is like
not
alive. Yeah, like you could read all of it. It looked like, you ever like had an old book and you flip through it, it's kind of like dark brown almost.
Yeah.
It was like dark brown, but you could read everything. You could see the picture. It wasn't flimsy. Like $600,000.
Dude, like what's like, this is something we could talk about at some point tonight, man. Did you hear that treasure got found?
Yeah, I did.
In Colorado. Like, dude, I can't believe it was real. Like, there was a part of me that was so skeptical, but this guy was, like, so legit, and he was like, nah, it's there.
He'd been telling people
he told people how close
years.
they had gotten, but, like, people couldn't figure it out. And, like...
I went looking. Me, Forrest, and Chandler went looking one time.
Dude, that would probably be so fun. What a fun experience to go do. Because, like, for me, it would not be about finding it.
No.
Like, you're probably not going to find it, but, like, how cool of a thing to participate in.
No.
This guy... Like, there is a chance you would find it. You know?
we got really heavy. Well, not super heavy, but we were really into that when we came across the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we thought that it would have been up by Yellowstone somewhere, because it kind of would have made sense. It would have still been on that Wasatch area. And there was a guy who was claiming, like when we did it, that he thinks he knew where it was, and it was right around that location.
Yeah.
But I think that where it ended up being found was like a couple 100 miles south or something like that.
Yeah, it was just, there's so much area there.
I hope the guy who found it comes out in like a year or two when he's not worried about people robbing his ass and says what all was there. Because I want to know, like, was it just like a bunch of random shit, or was it like really treasure, you know? Because the guy who found it said he's not talking.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I wouldn't talk either.
No.
Because the guy said that not only was there, like, money in it or something, but it was, like, a lot of, like, really, really, really worth a lot of money things that he had found from all of his travels around the world. So it's like probably some of that stuff's like museum buying worthy.
Oh, I bet.
So like, yeah, I'd shut the fuck up before you get robbed.
Right.
You know?
Not tell a single person.
Right.
Maybe he'll write a book in like 3 years, like how I found so and so. I can't remember the dude's name. At least he didn't pass away, did he?
That guy?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So it's cool
Not yet.
It's cool that he was able to see someone find it.
See somebody find it. Huh. Little did you know, he finally just told somebody where it was. And was like, I'm sick of nobody finding this. We'll split the money. I'm broke.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Yeah.
Salty says, I wonder if any of those companies artificially inflate the prices of rare cars by buying them. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure of it.
Oh, yeah, because, like, I don't know. They'd be impossible to trace.
Forrest Finn. Yeah, that was his name.
What a cool fucking name, too, man. What a man. Fucking champion, dude. That's Indiana Jones. Real life Indiana Jones right there.
Legit is.
So sick, man.
I watched a show that's like the dude's a real life Indiana Jones, too. Josh Gates. You ever seen it? It's like on Travel Channel.
Sounds sick.
He's an archaeologist by trade. Like, he went to school for whatever.
Yeah.
And he legit, like his whole entire thing is to go find, like, treasure or go solve these mysteries, or like he did this 2-hour live special. One of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. He was out in Egypt, and his film crew with the Egyptian archaeologists were the first people to see mummies under this tomb. Like, they've been digging for like months and months, excavating, and they finally got to a point where there were full mummies and shit in this tomb, and you got to see them go all the way down these chutes. You got to see them like crawl through these little fucking like claustrophobic ass tunnels into this room of just pots and, you know, gyms and, you know, dust and sand and dirt, but there was full mummies, like legit like bodies. And I was watching and the whole time I was like, oh my God, this is fucking real. Like, he's out there like in this cave right now that could collapse looking at who knows how old bodies. It's like fucking really cool.
That's insane. Dude, what's the wildest thing you've ever heard of somebody just like stumbling upon in their life, like a treasure? That wasn't like the lottery, because like the lottery just ruins people's lives.
Yeah, it does. You can't.
But like, you ever watch the Antique Roadshow?
Oh yeah,
dude. Love the Antique Roadshow.
People come into some wild shit.
Yeah, dude. My favorite one, and probably like I should probably look into whatever this guy did with this shit. But like, he came in with like these like, it was like this Beatles stuff, and like he like gave his little backstory that like his dad was a lawyer, and like when the Beatles were like first starting their record label, Apple Records, they had like a bunch of like legal shit that they were like trying to figure out, and like his dad helped them with like a bunch of this legal shit starting Apple Records. So like a year after that happened, they like sent him this package, and in it was like this 4-record LP thing that was like one of a kind, that like John Lennon had made specifically for this guy's dad. And like each record was like handwritten on, like song list, like written by the Beatles, with like a letter inside of it, just like thanking him for like everything that they did, helping him start the record label, and this is the least that they could do for him. And like it was like this like wild thing, one of a kind thing. And like the guy that was like looking at it was just like, I don't want to touch this anymore. Like, If I had to give an estimate on how much this is worth, I'd say priceless. Like,
oh my God.
I don't know, like there's a couple of those song names here that kind of have like, they had like little markings by them and stuff. Like, they're almost like inside jokes. Like, are these songs that we even know? Or are these like songs written just for this guy? Did they put a song on there just for him? Like, that would make it worth so much money. But like, You know, then the Antiques Retro episode ended.
I watched one that was really cool. It was actually kind of emotional. It was this former vet. He was, I don't know if he was a Vietnam vet or a World War II vet, but he had taken money from his military service and bought a Rolex. And it was like a early like Rolex.
Yeah.
Never wore it. Kept it in the box. Kept all the paperwork, right?
Yeah.
And like he took it to the Antique Road Show and was like showing the guy, and this guy's all like, he's like, yeah, I mean that's a rare Rolex, and like he did a really good job of downplaying it to like kind of like joke around with this guy, I think, because he's like, yeah, you know, we don't ever see these, and he's like, you know, I would value this Rolex that you kept in condition like around $300,000, and the guy's like, oh wow, like. And he's like, but hold on. He's like, there's something different though. And he's all like, if you look here, and it had like a weird marking on it, and it was like legit one of like 60 Rolex or something like that. Like there was only 60 of them made. And he's like, you have the most pristine copy of this. And he's like, so like normally your watch would be worth like $300,000. Yeah, we're talking multi-million-dollar watch. And this old guy, like, he's probably legit. Like he's probably never. He didn't seem like he was like super wealthy or anything like that. Fell straight to the ground. Like collapsed.
I would too, man.
Yeah.
Because that's just like, I'm fucking retired.
Right.
Hell yeah, I don't need a goddamn watch.
Nothing.
Like,
wait, what did Salty say when Wes cast a fireball on the Beetle on WoW the other day? Really increased the price of anything. Jump. Yeah, so I play WoW.
Yeah. I see you play WoW Classic, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys been playing some AQ?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, how's that go? Did people get the mount again?
Yeah. One person on every server got the mount. I didn't. I wish.
Well, yeah,
The Black Beetle's super rare. Last night our guild got the Twin Imps down.
Fuck yeah.
Which,
in 40?
Yeah, in 40. Which is like... The story that I told...
Wait. Twin Emperors is like the biggest bitch of a boss fight ever.
Exactly.
Besides the stupid buggy worm.
Yeah. So I,
Well, Cthulhu.
Yeah, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu's a little dickhead.
He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And I told all my guildies, like, before we even went to AQ, I was like, yeah, I've been playing the game on and off since I was in, like, 5th grade when it came out.
Yeah.
My original guild got to AQ 40, and we got to the Twin Imps, and we wiped for, like, 3 or 4 months. And then we disbanded, because we couldn't get them. And then that kind of ended my classic raiding career. Like, I stopped trying to raid because I was like, oh, I don't want to join another guild and try and like rank up with them or whatever. So last night, or was it last night? What's today? Friday? Yeah. Last night we were able to kill him, and it was like
I hate
super
that fucking
like
boss fight, dude.
super like stress relieving.
What class do you play?
A mage.
Of course.
Nah,
of course.
Fucking mage is boring.
Big damn.
I wish
damage.
I wish I didn't.
Big damage.
I really wish I didn't.
The fucking game needs mages to do the big damage, man. So God bless you. We need you.
So boring though.
Dude, I made a mage, and it was very, 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 very fun to frost PvP.
Yeah.
Like, especially in like Wrath of the Lich King, because you could
Great.
just troll the shit out of everybody.
Just keep everyone CC'd.
I'd kill anybody. I mean, sometimes I'd kill people, but like most of the time, it was just like
Troll.
These 2 hunters and this rogue are just upset, and they cannot get anywhere near me.
I'm enjoying the mage more now though, because for BWL and MC I had to do Arcane Frost, which legit is Frostbolt, nothing else. Like, you know, you have your Presence of Mind and Arcane Brilliance or whatever to like. But that I pressed 3 buttons a whole raid. You know, making water, I guess, but now I play fire because it's relevant.
Dude, I love fire, man. I never played classic fire, but like fire spec and the even retail WoW was like my favorite. Like, I don't know if combustion was a thing.
It is,
but like combustion and that whole mechanic is like, oh, I love it because nothing feels better than critting.
Oh,
and like when you play fire mage, you just crit.
I know.
Just crits.
I will. So like our rotation doesn't have pyroblast in it usually. But if my combustion gets up to 8 stacks, so I don't know how it's different from retail now, but how it works is you you pop combustion, and each time you don't crit, it increases your chance to crit by 10%. So until you get 3 crits.
Yeah.
So if I'm on my like 3rd crit and I have like an 80% chance to crit, I'll cast a pyroblast. Say fuck it, and that thing will crit for like 5.5k or something like that.
Yeah, that's not how combustion works now. Combustion's like a cooldown that you press, and like all the spells you do while you're combusting crit.
Oh.
And then all of your crits have like talents that like set off like free pyroblasts and like shit like that. So like when your combustion goes off, you're just like
GG.
So yeah, they added this ability where it's got like 3 charges, and like I don't know what it's called, like a little fire bird shoots out of you and attacks, and like that when that crits, that procs like your I think it's like a free scorch or the dot that you put on.
Ignite.
Yeah, ignite or whatever, and then you do that, and then anytime that crits, you proc a free pyroblast. So sometimes, dude, you just get like 5 pyroblasts in a row, and you just watch a mage go from like 5th on the DPS to just
straight
1. And
Wait,
it's
so
just
do you play retail?
Huh? Yeah. I've been taking a break lately because Battle for Azeroth kind of sucks, dick. But I'm definitely going to play when Shadowlands comes out. The single player stuff that you can do in that tower or
looks
whatever.
Cool as shit.
It looks super sick. But WoW is I've been playing not as long as you have. I didn't play vanilla, or I started playing right at the end of Burning Crusade. So like I joined a guild that was like pretty casual, and I did like Gruul's Lair, Magtheridon's Lair, Tempest Keep.
Did you ever do Karazhan, the 10?
Yeah.
That one was fun.
Karazhan was the best. I have that mount on my account.
I never got
dude,
it.
I'm a big mount collector.
I love it.
I got like Mimiron's head. I got Invincible. I got the Scorpion from Siege of Orgrimmar.
I wish I could tell you how many times I've tried to get Mimiron's mount. It is fucking ridiculous.
If it's any consolation, I did not get it easily either. So I got the legendary on 3 different alts before I got the Mimiron's head.
So you were heavy rating in Wrath.
Oh, dude, I was like hardcore rating in Wrath. I was 2nd guild on I played on Area 52.
Oh yeah.
I was Realm's 2nd to kill Heroic Lich King. And it was like, it was so close, dude. I was so pissed.
Those races were fun.
Yeah, it was like one of those things where like we had been trying for like 6 hours, and it was like 3 in the morning where I was, and just burn out, you know? Just like, we're just going to keep wiping guys. Like, we'll play tomorrow, and we woke up the next morning, and they had killed it like a couple hours later. And it was like, we should have kept raiding. Fuck.
I still, to this day, I think... I don't know, because every expansion except for Battle for Azeroth, I've rated casual to semi-hardcore. I did hardcore in Wrath.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, I think we were 7th on our server killing Heroic Lich King.
Yeah.
It's like not bad, not shabby.
Yeah.
But I still think to this day, the best raid had to have been Ulduar. I thought that was just the most
there's
unique.
like the day that Ulduar came out, I remember going to school that day, talking to my friends about it. Like, I can't wait. And, like, none of my friends were in my guild because they all fucking trash. But, whatever. But, I remember getting into Ulduar and just being like, alright, here's the vehicles that we're all doing. And just being like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Getting vehicles?
I was like, what the fuck?
And then Brand's Bronzebeard is just like, alright, let's go! Freaking blowing shit up and like fighting tanks and fucking little waves of dwarves are coming in, dude. My favorite was driving the motorcycle around and like laying the oil slicks and shit like that.
The other people got to catch it on fire.
It was also, being fun, like picking up the people that would like jump off of the top of the Leviathan and whatnot. And like, I don't know, like, I really liked heroic raiding, I guess, and mythic raiding. I think it was a solution to the problem of people being bad at the game. Get out the raid. Yeah. You know? But, like, the hard mode shit in Ulduar was so cute and unique, man. You know, like Mimiron, where it's like you press that button, and he's like, did you not
Yeah.
read? It says do not press the button. And it's just like, now self-destructing and fire starts shooting everywhere, dude. And you're just like, oh shit, here we go. And like all of the fights in that raid had like some weird
little
twist
thing
you could do to it to like...
I think achievements really found themselves in Wrath, and it made raiding even more enjoyable. Because like obviously your whole objective, right, is to get through the raid, clear the content. But then when you're on that farm mode, like, you know, where Classic's the worst part is now, you just don't know, like, okay, we're doing the same shit over. But now you could like push it on like what's the robot's name where his heart drops? Like, yeah, we could push the DPS this week.
Oh yeah, what's that guy's name? I love that. XT whatever.
Yeah.
The deconstructor.
Yeah.
XT deconstructor or whatever. Dude, that raid is probably the best one, man. Especially just because of like the whole, I don't know, I love how the whole last boss fight was built and designed. How it was like 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights in the darkness, or no lights in the darkness. And like, I have never been more fucking upset raiding than trying to fucking kill no light Mimeron.
You know who...
Don't stand in the fucking clouds.
Wait, so... I'm forgetting my bosses. Is he the...
Oh, not Yogg Saron.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, so my guild actually struggled super hard with the extra boss. Do you remember him? The one that was
Algalon
in
the Observer?
that cool-ass fucking room?
Yeah, dude. Those daggers that you can get from him that are like constellations.
Dope as shit.
So cool. I also love the lore of Ulduar.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's the whole thing with Yogg Saron corrupting or whatever and breaking free from his prison. And, you know, you having to stop that because that crazy alien thing that got sent there fucking broke it free or whatever.
Right.
It's cool or whatever, but like, there's this whole other thing going on where like, Algalon, the Observer, got, like, sent to, like, observe how Azeroth was doing, and shit was not going great.
No, he's just there to chill.
So he'd be like, I'm gonna go back and tell the Titans that it's time to just, like, blow up the whole planet and start over again, because, like, y'all be fucking crazy.
So, I played, like, all the old Warcraft 3 games and stuff like that, so, like, I know a little bit about the lore. I know Bronzebeard was more books and whatnot.
Yeah.
I didn't know the Observer stuff at all.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, we killed Yogg Saron, and, like, someone's like, hey, yeah, I guess there's another boss we can do, something the Observer, and I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And we walked in that room, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, and then all of a sudden you're jumping through black holes and shit, and it's like Algalon the Observer casting Big Bang,
right?
And it's like, tank, stay out! Everyone in the black hole's blowing up, and all of a sudden it would be like one person missed a fucking bop on the goddamn tank, and we wipe, and it's like, all right, we got 45 minutes, bro. Anxiety going up. Let's pull again, dude. Like when it had that hour timer on it. It was like stressful as fuck, especially when people did not know how to do the black holes.
So Hunting Sasquatch says, in Wrath, I have Realm First for Heroic Lich King, Heroic Trials of Crusade, and Realm First Heroic Ulduar. I was in Juggernaut on Mal'Ganis at the time, which they were
fuck yeah, shit. Dude.
3rd in the world for Heroic Trials. Damn, that's crazy.
Dude, Professor Putricide was a bitch.
Yeah.
People could never fucking do the stupid bouncing blob debuff without fucking it up. It made me so mad.
I liked Lich King. That whole
Wrath
place
of the
was
Lich
cool.
King is my favorite expansion.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think that might be my point of view if I got to play Burning Crusade in its prime.
Here's the thing. So I did everything in BC except I never got the final boss down in Sunwell.
Yeah.
It's hard as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cool fight. But BC sort of had the same problem that I'm having in Classic, where unless they push content out faster, the burnout's pretty real.
Oh, well, and like one of their biggest things in BC was the flying mount.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like, go do your dailies every day for 6 months so that you can get your flying mount.
Yeah.
And it was like, unless you wanted to like grind professions and stuff, which, you know, I'm never gonna argue against that. You can make lots of gold in World of Warcraft if you want to do that,
right?
And farm our auction house. But like, God, is that boring? Mm-hmm. It's the most boring shit ever.
The only thing, because like I'm torn between what I like the most. BC was so good because I think the raids were perfectly made for 25 people, but I think Wrath was great because we had that difficulty settings.
Yeah.
And I wish that in vanilla or classic right now they would put that in, like let us do heroic molten core or heroic BWL, because Dark Guild's shit stomping BWL and MC in 2.5 hours in one night, and we're not even a speed clearing game.
Like, here's the thing though, man, it's just like all the people that cried and whined to get classic back, the second they do something like that, it's just going to be a mental fucking breakdown. Here we go. It's just going to be retail WoW 2.0, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, I think that some of those quality of life changes that WoW went through are like for the better.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Having a group finder in the game, great idea.
Yeah.
Doesn't take away from the experience at all. Being able to go, I want to do a dungeon. Click a button. Find group to do dungeon with. That's a good fucking feature, man.
I know. When you're sitting in Orgrimmar and you got to go do Stratholme, and you're like, you gotta fucking walk?
Yeah, you got
like 30 minutes of my time.
You gotta walk there, and you gotta sit in trade chat /2. Looking for a group. Stratholme. Need 3. Tank. Plus DPS.
It's awful.
Copy paste that. 50
all day.
Fucking times
all
until
day.
you find a goddamn group, man.
No, I think looking for group was good. I thought Raid Finder, I don't know why people hated it so much. Because if you're a casual player, Raid Finder was cool. If you weren't a casual player, then just don't do it.
No, and Raid Finder for me was just a good way to there was always just like some like weekly sort of resources that you could get from the raid that were like good to farm from there. And like when the raid first came out, it was just kind of like, let's go peeps this shit before the raid starts.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see.
We'll do it on super easy mode.
And I'm an overachiever. I want to do top DPS.
Yeah.
I want to see the fight before I get in there. Like what are those guys? Big Boss, whatever those videos they put on the internet.
Yeah.
Boss Wigs or fuck, I can't remember. They do those guides on YouTube. But it's like, that doesn't do it justice unless you're there.
Right.
Because, like, I watched a video on how to fight Elagon the Crescent Dragon in fucking Mist of Pandaria. And let me tell you, that fight and, like, a video, very different fucking experiences, dude. Like, a lot of people shit on Mist of Pandaria. And I think as far as, like, style and stuff and story goes, it was not great. No. But as far as the raiding experience went,
a lot better than
you. I had so much fun raiding in Mist of Pandaria, dude. Like, I don't know what everyone's problem was. Like, the world PvP for those bosses when it first came out was, like, some of the funnest world PvP I have ever done.
I think the reason why Mist gets such a bad...
Big boss. Yeah, bro.
I think that the reason why Mist of Pandaria gets such a bad rep is just because it was right after Wrath. And it was such a punch to the face. And I don't mean this in a bad way, but it was such a punch to the face and like, oh, here's these pandas now. Yeah. And everyone's like, what the fuck? Like,
dude,
cool.
They're fucking pandas, man. They're passively bouncy. Yeah. That's fun. Why does everybody hate fun, dude?
And they've been in the WoW lore since the beginning.
Job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what is everyone's fucking problem, man?
So Sasquatch says, Sunwell was hard for no reason, true. BC had a bunch of content at the start, and they only released 3 raids after the OGs on release. Wrath was the most content ever made. BC had second, and then Kata and Miss Materia were even. The worst X-Pack was by far Warlords of Draenor.
Oh, for sure,
Battle
Warlords of Draenor.
Yeah, and close second. But Legion was all right. All the X-Packs have been good. Come at me, I like Mist of Pandaria.
Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Mop was fun. The Heart of Fear was a sick raid, dude. Fighting a bunch of bugs and shit. Yeah. That was crazy.
Oh, wait. Kata was right after Wrath? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Kata was right after Wrath.
Yeah,
Kata was Kata. Kata was Kata.
The Deathwing fight was cool.
No, it was not.
You got to ride on his back.
Dude, the spine of Deathwing fight, you mean? Yeah, no, that was okay. The Deathwing fight itself was just dumb.
Yeah.
The best raid in Kata was definitely Firelands.
Oh, so
like
good.
Firelands and the legendary there, and like the extra shit you could do, and like the shortcuts, and like the patrolling boss after you killed enough trash mobs. Like, great fucking raid.
I think a lot of people I think everyone's starting to realize that now that we're back in Classic, they're like, okay, we had heavy nostalgia.
Yeah.
This isn't that great.
It
has its own perks.
Dude, I agree, man. I leveled up like 5 alts in Kata, and I've never, ever leveled more than like 1 or 2 alts per expansion.
Man, I liked the Deathwing fight. I thought it was...
No, dude. You fought his claws, man.
Okay, I hated it after the second phase.
Yeah, you fight his claws. Riding on his back was sick, but like, I didn't want to fight his claws. I wanted to shoot him in his goddamn face.
You're right. I'm
sorry. I'm upset. I'm not over it. And also, like... Dude, like, you charged up this whole power. We went on, like, we almost died, lore-wise, a few times trying to get your little golden plate charged up.
Yep.
And you fucking missed, bro. You fucking missed. Are you shitting me, bro?
Whiffed it hard as shit.
You whiffed it? You whiffed it the one time in your life it fucking mattered, bro?
See, so with Battle for Azeroth... Because what I've been doing in the last 2 expansions is, like, I wanted to play classes I never played. So I made a monk for Battle for Azeroth. Boy, was that a hot mistake. I thought monks were going to be hot shit in Battle for Azeroth, and they were for the first, like... I don't know, the first PvP cycle and the first, like, raiding cycle.
They nerfed the shit out of them.
Yeah, then everyone was like...
Well, because their stupid Battle for Azeroth armor traits or whatever... They had that one cooldown that they would like lower the what was it called? Like restorance, replendence.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. It's like it literally heals the entire raid for like 60% of their fucking HP.
Yeah.
And they could get it down to like a 30-second cooldown where like if stuff would crit, it would lower it even more.
Broken.
And there was a trinket that would lower its cooldown too, and they would just spam that fucking same hill, man, and it was insane.
They fixed it with the Naga raid.
Are they really shit now?
That sucks.
I've always been a big fan of the monk tanks, man.
It's cool. I've never played a monk tank, but I really like the tossing barrels and shit. Like, just the aesthetic of a monk tank was
Warrior
cool.
tanks are always so mean to me. They're always the most mean to me, dude. I play rogues and shamans. And for some reason, dude, every warrior tank I've ever played with has always just been all over my ass about everything. Just like... Where was your interrupt on that, dude? Like, I don't know, on cooldown from the last one that I interrupted. Like, fuck up, man. Like, got that shit hotkeyed.
What's your favorite class to play?
Rogue, for sure. I'm a degenerate. I don't really know what to say other than that. Like, I just, there's something really satisfying at just about, like, here, stop now moving. Die. like, I just really love that whole mentality.
Are warrior tanks the Chads?
Oh, dude, yes. Yeah. Well, Hunter, you weren't a shithead as a Hunter until they gave you goddamn disengage.
Disengage
is toxic as fuck, man.
Warrior tanks are ass too. Give me pallies and DKs.
Yeah, warrior. They are the Chads of WoW.
Dude, they straight up
sure,
Chads.
Dude.
In Classic right now, the Fury Warriors, Chads.
Oh, God.
All of them.
Dude, like, literally, like, look up a picture of Asmongold on the internet, and you found every warrior player on Earth.
I love Asmon, though.
Dude, I do love him, man. He just released a YouTube video today investigating the Dr. Pepper shortage.
Did you watch the one where he went and tried Baja Blast for the first time? It's so good.
Dude, like, good, man. Good WoW streamer right there, man.
Yeah, he is the face of WoW. Like, honestly, like, there's a couple other streamers who are really good, but He just really embodies what WoW is now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he does like, I don't know. He brings the community together really well. Like he does all his transmog competitions. He does like viewer raids and stuff. And like, I think that there's something just special about seeing Asmongold get that fucking item he's been trying to get for 6 months. In that YouTube video where, like, the compilation of him trying to get this fucking sword in BFA, dude, and him just like not every week going to the Mythic Cache, praying to God, opening the chest, not getting it, getting shit, crying, whatever.
I love when he got it and his grandma was like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "I got the sword.
I got the sword, grandma."
I will say one of my favorite streams is when he did because I found him when he was doing Classic WoW. Like, I didn't know about him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching him since, like, Legion.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He, his fucking Free China Warlock, where he was raiding in fucking level 57, he's like, "You know what, guys? Fuck the Bistless. We get our loot and Molten Core." And he's fully decked out before he hits 60. Like, this fucking guy.
Dude. Asmongold's his fucking leader. When I played Classic with Wes for a while, I had her name Sneeze, and my pet was named Snot. And I had a macro to make my character point and say "achoo," and then make the pet attack. That is so great, dude.
So
I wouldn't
good.
even be mad if you killed me.
No. Oh, man.
Dude, did you play Hunter during Mr. Pandaria?
Well,
'Cause,
Sasquatch might have.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask him, because like he says Hunter's his favorite, but like
Tally, I like Tally.
oh, preach, gotta love preach. Mr. Pandaria Hunter seems so much fun.
Jesus Christ. Beaver's over here killing me.
That's your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what my favorite class is, because like when I played from vanilla to Wrath, I played a warrior.
Yeah.
And then like I tried to switch it up every X pack. You know what was a lot of fun was Paladin Tank.
Dude, I fucking hate paladins, man.
Playing or going against?
All of them.
Really?
I ain't fighting them.
For
I
Paladin's
ain't fighting
fun.
them out. Dude, I like the shield.
Mm-hmm.
I like the shield for getting aggro. It's good. Consecration's good too.
Yeah.
But everything else is just like a snore fest.
Yeah, true.
It's a snorry McSnore fest. And I can't have that. That's why I like Rogue. Because Rogue is just like a dun 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 dun. Like spam a bunch of buttons. Like, I also like Shaman a lot.
Yeah,
like,
Shaman's fun.
So like I played Wrath so much as a Rogue that it was like, yeah, fuck Paladin, sorry. Don't at me. I hate paladins, man. They've ruined my. I play Rogue. They've ruined my life.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've almost won a fucking twos game and the goddamn paladin bubble.
Yeah. Lay of hands. You know what
Why do you get a spell that heals all of your health? It's not fair.
You know what's actually a lot of fun? Death Knight. I tanked Wrath Death Knight. That was a lot of fun.
So, I had a friend who played a Blood Death Knight and Rogue Blood Death Knight 2s.
Oh no.
Was
That's
the
disgusting.
dirtiest shit ever.
You're
like,
pretty much not gonna die.
Oh, bro. And, like, Combat Rogues had, like, the fucking most insane burst after Ice Crown Citadel came out with Killing Spree.
Well, yeah, and they had Killing Spree and what was it, Energize or something like that? So you just had unlimited
Adrenaline.
energy. Yeah, adrenaline.
Dude, Adrenaline Rush. So, like, it was basically just, like, one tank would just get one of them, and then I would just stun one and just murder him almost instantly. And it was just like, now I can just hang back and stun and deal my dots and shit. And this Blood Death Knight can, like, CC this guy and fucking heal up until he's dead.
I hate to say it, but I was one of those assholes who rolled Arms Warrior Resto Druid to like 2200 because it was broken. Sorry, stream. Don't judge me. I liked the gear. It looked really cool.
I thought I was toxic.
It was the worst.
I'm over here thinking I'm toxic.
It was the worst.
Dude, okay, so, like, dude, the Immortal title, man.
I'm in my guild, bro. It's the last week before they remove the title from the game. They're like, last week, everybody. Gotta do it, you know? We're in there. We're on Kel'Thuzad. My guild leader is a fucking resto druid. And he's like, alright, everybody, don't be a fucking dumbass piece of shit cunt. You can fucking stand in the void zones, bro. We can do this shit. We can fucking no death, something, gobble, 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 gobble. And we're like, yeah, dude, we fucking got this shit. Like, we don't want the immortal time. I want the goddamn black proto drake. This is the last thing I need. Give me the fucking shit. We're in it. We're in it to win it, man. We're here. We just killed Sindragosa. That's harder than this boss. Fucking let's go. And like, we're going, dude. We're going, dude. First void zone pops up. Fucking druid. Just casting transcendence, dude. Middle of the void zone. Middle of the void zone. And all of us just go. You can hear like almost it. Like I can hear it in ventrilo echo to this day. Just no. Fuck no. Like everybody just being like, no fucking way, dude. And the void zone explodes and he dies, dude. Immediately. 3 officers quit.
Oh,
like,
no.
People are just like, fuck you, dude. Like, we got here, dude, after so many attempts. Like, we like, it was last week, and you're the one that was like, don't stand in the void zones. Stand in the fucking void zone and lost my goddamn title, dude.
For a tranquility.
And I had every other achievement. I would have gotten the Black Proto Drake, too.
Damn. That Black Proto Drake is sick.
I'm not okay with it. I'm still upset about it.
Let's see here. I'll think.
Yeah, prop helis were OP. Like, especially in, like, Old War. They were, like, invincible, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, he says he went to 2500 arena with a resto druid as a prot tank. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, the druids don't die unless they get 2v1.
Yeah, you guys both hate fun. God.
I played a priest too.
Dude. In Mists of Pandaria, Discipline Priests were the most toxic fucking class I've ever... I quit PvP in Mists of Pandaria because of Discipline Priests. They were so fucking stupid. Like I would get into an arena, dude, and like there were certain comps where it was like their DPS, I didn't do a damage to them the entire time.
Yeah. See,
I just attacked a bubble.
See, as a warrior, I hated going against priest warlock or priest mage or priest.
Well, it's okay to play retail now, man. Warlock ain't a big deal, dude. They gave up on that class.
Did they? It's about fucking time. The 14 years of struggling. I refused to play a warlock because of how much I hate warlocks.
Yeah. Like warlocks is just a big fucking mess, bro.
It's just nerf everything.
It's a big giggle garble of just demon this, damn
transformation.
Damn dot that, fucking charge this. I don't know, man.
Wait, so let's talk about Demon Hunter because I don't know a lot about Demon Hunter since I don't play a lot.
Demon Hunter is sick.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of retail. I leveled one up to max.
Yeah.
In last expansion, they're fun as fuck.
I don't know. I haven't had a macro that double bubbled and math myself. Well, that's cheating, bro.
That's straight up.
I mean, that's cheating.
Who was the warrior dude that was really big streamer, YouTuber for a while that had like a different accent? Played a Swifty, dude.
Swifty
one-shot macros, man.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, he's just
Swifty.
like Swifty.
Wonder what happened to that guy. Did he get canceled? He was a little weird.
I don't know what happened to Swifty. I wouldn't even be surprised if he just quit playing the game.
No.
He beat it.
Yeah, he did.
There's some of these people. He's still around. Is he posting on YouTube still?
Just look this shit up. I'll pull it
He's
up.
a 2K Andy. 2K Andy is enough to get by. As long as the people that I like are 2K Andys, that's good enough for me. Like Mewtwo King's been blowing up recently.
Yeah.
Like, God bless Mewtwo King. Hate on anybody that fucking made up some shit about him. That's fucked up. Did you hear about that shit, man?
I didn't hear about
the shit with the Smash Bros. Community that happened like a month and a half ago.
Huh.
Dude, like 6 of the top 10 players in the world got outed as pedophiles.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like 0.
The guy who
No
had,
shit.
Yeah, he had the world record for the most tournament wins ever in
Yeah,
video gaming. Yeah, he got outed as a pedophile.
Like,
He's
legit?
dropped off the face of the earth, yeah.
Oh.
He admitted it on Twitter. He deleted everything off of Twitter now. But, like, yeah, he's not uploading to YouTube anymore. His channel got demonetized. Nairo, the number 2 player in the world.
Really?
Yeah. He, like, groomed this kid. Like, made him suck his dick a bunch of times for free coaching. Dude, it was bad. It was so bad. Like,
Didn't the founder of Evo get outed too?
Yeah, he quit. Yeah. Yeah, the founder of
Wow.
Evo quit. This girl that
Damn, that's fucking wild.
Wait, Method got outed? For what? Wait, when did this happen, Sasquatch? Are you serious?
Jesus.
Like, what about, like, Chloe or Sko? Sko is a pedophile? What about, was Josh Priest one of them?
What's the world coming to, man?
Dude, those are 2 of my, like, favorite WoW players. Josh was? No! That guy is the best Priest player I've ever seen in my whole life.
What's his in-game name?
Josh Priest.
Josh Priest?
Yeah, just Josh Priest. And he's, like, literally, he's like the glue that got some of these world firsts the last couple of years. Holy shit, dude, that's crazy. What the fuck?
I'm trying to look up if Swifty's still... Oh, this is Swift. Not Swifty.
You know what, Frank, you're right. His name was Priest. I should have known something was up. God damn. Dude, you know, I'd seen you streaming Warcraft, man, and, like, there was just a part of me that somehow knew that's what was going to come up when me and you talked tonight, because it was just like, I haven't talked to anybody about Warcraft for a good hot minute.
It doesn't look like Swifty's uploading anything to YouTube in a month. And prior to that, it was 4 months.
Oh, God, so he's just doing it every once in a while.
I mean, I don't know. I get it sometimes, like, he was grooming... I don't get this anymore, man. The reality that we live in with all this pedo stuff, like, were we just blind to it for a long time?
Well,
and we're just starting to realize it?
I don't know, man, like... He's a dickhead, but, like, Chris Hansen was fucking putting people on the TV for trying to fuck little girls for, like,
You're true. Yeah,
years and years, since, like, the fucking 90s, man. It's been happening, and it'll keep happening forever. But, like, what I love is that we're in this, like, phase right now, where it doesn't matter who you are and what position of power you are. Like, if you fucking done some fucking fucked up shit to somebody, you're getting called out on it. And if, like... I would hate to see or hear about someone getting falsely accused and losing everything that they have, man. But if we gotta take a couple casualties so that a few hundred fucking rapists don't get to keep suckling off the teat of all of us,
yeah, you're right.
Then I'm sorry, but, like, casualties of war, man.
Yeah,
like,
and I think that we're starting to see,
there are people being hurt by, like, people, you know, like, when you send your 14-year-old kid to a Smash Brothers tournament, you shouldn't have to worry about the top player in the world making your son suck his dick that night. Fuck, are you serious?
Yeah,
like, that
disgusting.
is the most disgusting shit ever. Like, dude, that guy just disappeared. He deleted his Twitter.
You would have to, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he's gonna get, like, you can't show up anywhere again.
Yeah, like,
you get fucked up on on site.
For
like,
real. Like, your life is over, dude. Like, the only thing that he did was he sent a tweet to his best friend that he had just uploaded a video on YouTube playing the new patch on Smash Brothers with earlier that day. And all it just said was just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I wish the best for you, Ezra. And the guy just posted that to Twitter and was just like, this is the only time he's ever used my first name, ever, instead of just calling me Sam Sora.
Wow.
And it's just like, yeah, dude, you're gone. See ya. Try showing up anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Like you're over. He's. I guarantee you, he's got some new name.
Trying to do something.
Oh, I guarantee he's playing on Smash Online, fucking people up right now.
Maybe he's on Twitch with like a voice mod or some shit.
Well, yeah, you can join those tournaments. Everything's online right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's not sorry, though. He's sorry he got caught. Exactly, dude. That's the way they all were. Fucking Zero. Like, this guy that I really fucking looked up to.
That sucks, because Zero actually has one of the... It sounds silly from people who don't game, but he made a motivational video like 5 or 6 years ago that was like really like well done.
Yeah.
It's about like how to stay motivated, how to like it was relevant to the Smash Bros scene, but it had a lot of stuff to take away just for anyone in life. And like I would go back, like it's still on my watch later list. I'll go back and watch that every like 6-7 months because of how like inspiring it was.
Such a good story, dude. Just like this poor kid from Venezuela, like no, Argentina. He's from Chile.
Oh yeah, that's right. No,
he's from Chile.
From Chile, okay.
Yeah, he's from Chile. But like he's like really like poor. You know, like grew up with like little to nothing. He like was like helping his family get by. Like started playing Smash Brothers and like traveling to local tournaments. His family supported him. He started traveling to further tournaments and like winning. Yeah. And then like Smash 4 came out, and this guy was just like a god, dude. Yeah. Like watching Zero play Smash 4 is like watching Da Vinci.
That was what I was gonna say. Is like people who don't get it, like
it's insane. Like
it's different.
He reads everything, and like he's playing a character that at the time nobody was maining. Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
Diddy Kong. Like nobody, like nobody knew how to play Diddy Kong, and then all of a sudden Zero comes in and just like banana, Ken,
he's just
dead. I'm first place. And like all of a sudden Diddy Kong became top tier character, and like they nerfed Diddy Kong. He's still winning tournaments. They nerfed Diddy Kong again. He's still winning tournaments. They nerfed Diddy Kong again, and he finally has to switch characters.
Yep.
So he switches to play Zero Suit Samus as a fucking main. And I still remember him and fucking Nairo playing for like the EVO 2015 championship for fucking Zero Suit Samus versus, was it Sheik?
I don't remember.
No, it was, I'm pretty sure that Zero was playing Sheik and Nairo was playing Zero Suit Samus. And the weird thing is now, both of them were probably preying on young people at that tournament. The two biggest competitors.
It's devastating, honestly.
He and the DK rapper, the only people who know Diddy Kong is.
Dude.
Shots fired, but it's true, man.
Bro, you gonna disrespect Diddy Kong like it didn't have the best racing game out there?
Diddy Kong Racing, man. You gotta give Diddy Kong his racing game, but nobody played Diddy and Diddy Kong's
I played Banjo-Kazooie because he was secretly in there.
Dude, you know who I played? Tip Top. He was the best, dude.
He was, dude.
I'm Tip Top.
I don't know, man. It's just...
It's a wild time, man. Did you hear about the baby witches that hexed the moon?
No, please tell me more.
Dude.
Wait, say that again.
Yeah, dude. Dude, there's some baby witches and they hexed the moon.
Baby witches?
Yeah. So I guess like there's like some teen witches that have like conglomerated into like a team online.
Okay.
And call themselves baby witches. And that's what other witches call them. But without the other witches' permission, or like, this is bad juju piece, but they hexed the moon.
Is it coming down?
Oh, dude, apparently I saw some lady on this Reddit thread, she replied, and she said she is a Wiccan, and that she has been in a sexual relationship with Zeus for a few years now. And that ever since the baby witches hexed the moon, Zeus just hasn't been the same, dude.
Dude.
So
Zeus ain't fucking lightning bolt that puss anymore, man.
Yeah. I just want everybody to know that, like, if you've got some weird vibes going on, or like you stub your toe or something, it's probably because the baby witches hex the moon.
If it hurts just a little bit
so,
more.
like, yeah, and they're threatening to hex the sun, everybody. So, like, fucking buckle up.
We need to get our shit together before that
fuck,
happens.
dude. If we all don't start wearing our masks, dude, these fucking girls are gonna hex the sun, and we're gonna fucking die. What happened last night, dude?
Do you think their theme song is the Hex Girls song from the Scooby-Doo movie?
I hope so.
I can see that.
Yeah, for real. Fucking just pouring gas on a fire, man. Hex in the moon. Are you serious?
I can't.
Dude, what'd the moon fucking do to you?
He's just up there chilling.
So
like,
fucked up,
goddamn.
dude. We need that shit. You know, the tides, they're important.
Yeah, they are.
So just, like, everybody just be aware of baby witches.
That's the second time in 2 days that's how salty. Ever since you mentioned the Hex Girls, I've been on that vibe.
Well, I mean, like, that's a good reason to have to fucking leave the raid, dog.
I don't think they're mad at you. They were just confused why you left, but once you explained it, I don't think anyone gives a shit. Plus, I mean, they're dead. Twinham's dead, dude. Put those bitches in the headlock. Felt good.
What about the loot? Just getting loot?
I didn't.
Did anybody get some good loot? Did anybody get the shield?
No, the shield didn't drop. The druid tank
That's the
ring
only
dropped.
item that matters off them, dude.
Yeah. The druid tank ring dropped. I don't remember. No, there wasn't anything that was like...
No,
That's it?
None of the chase items. Yeah, well, you're gonna kill Cthulhu and not get shit either.
Dude,
so.
we've had the worst AQ. We've been disenchanting loot, and it's only been our second week in there. We've had shit loot.
Classic sucks, bro.
Shit garbage loot.
I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, if Shadowlands is good...
Dude, you know what sucks? It's probably not.
That's
probably not gonna be good.
That's the problem. Like,
I've lost hope, man.
Battle for Azeroth was rough. I just don't enjoy it.
Battle for Azeroth, like, story-wise, was this opportunity to do something really fucking awesome. And they just squandered it.
Yep.
And, like, I think one of their biggest mistakes... Dude, I will admit that, like, the Battle of the City one, I don't know, that one was pretty sick. And then I only watched the later raids, but they seemed pretty cool too. The N'Zoth ones, like the N'Zoth and Azshara themed ones, those ones seemed pretty fucking cool too. But like, I think one of their biggest downfalls, and like this is just my opinion, but like tier set bonuses, to me, were like a core part of what made raiding cool. It was part of like this progression that like I felt happen throughout the raid, that like there would be that time where you killed that boss and you got your 4-piece set bonus of all heroic or mythic fucking gear, and you would just know, like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to be pumping some fucking more numbers, you know?
So Sasquatch says, so the story of the Horde Alliance find that there are bigger battles or baddies than each other, while Sylvanas is teaming with the old gods to give her more power, just trying to take over the world. Wow, we are all busy dealing with old gods.
Well, isn't that also that she shattered that dagger, didn't she? And like unleashed that fucking crazy old god that like went to the void or whatever. And like that's probably gonna cost some shit.
You know what?
Doesn't seem like a good thing she did.
I'm curious, so I think the Covenant stuff in Shadowlands is gonna be dog shit. But I think that
I don't even know what that is, man. I haven't been following Shadowlands at all. Because...
it's like...
Do you need the White Claw, my friend?
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you. It's like you join a Covenant and they give you bonuses. And each Covenant gives you a different bonus.
So what, is this Dark Souls?
Kinda.
Yeah, it's Dark Souls now.
I get.
It sounds like Dark Souls.
Listen, WoW will never be Dark Souls.
That sounds like Dark Souls, though.
Dark Souls will never be, or excuse me, WoW will never be on par with Dark Souls. But it does.
You've
kind of
seen
sound...
this since I finished it, right?
No, not since you finished it. God damn.
Yeah, dude, love that game.
Last time you were here, I don't. Oh, maybe I don't know if I just didn't look at it. I don't think the crow was done. Was
no,
it?
It wasn't. I don't think so. This part wasn't filled in.
God, that's fucking sick. Man.
Yeah, love it. Love Dark Souls.
Are you excited for? What's it going to be called? Elden Ring?
Oh, dude,
it's gonna be so.
You know what I'm super excited about? Demon Souls.
I'm not joking.
Demon Souls, bro.
When I watched the trailers for that stuff, so I was watching like a compilation of stuff that got released at that press conference, and I didn't realize what was going on in that trailer until it spelled out Demon Souls, and I legit just about died. I was like, no way are they remaking Demon Souls. Demon Souls is hard as fuck. That game is rough.
It's clunky.
Yeah.
So I hope they fix the clunkiness.
Right.
Because if they don't fix the clunkiness, I'm not gonna play it again. Sorry, I'm a Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro fan. I like the quick movement.
I still haven't done Sekiro.
I own it. I platinum Sekiro.
I've heard it's so good.
Dude, I'm a pretty baller player at Sekiro. I'm not trying to toot my own.
No, I believe you.
Use smooth controls. Yeah. Well, I like. Yeah, definitely. They. I just think they need to like keep the concepts the same and everything, but like.
So Sasquatch, back to the story. He said she shattered the dagger, made the new Lich King evil, gave up all of her Valks to kill off members of the Horde and destroy cities. The Valks are what are making the Forsaken so now in lore. They cannot be any more Forsaken made.
Yeah, well, yeah, she kind of fucked over Bolvar, man.
No.
Like,
I don't get this.
I mean, she's a bad guy. They made her the worst person ever.
I don't get why they made Sylvanas the worst person ever because
I don't get it either because she used to be like my kind of hero in the story.
I'm really mad because I was actually going to get a sleeve of Sylvanas.
Yeah, me too.
And
I wanted one at one point too.
Because of this, what they've done, I'm afraid to do it.
No, I can't.
Like she's a fucking twat now.
Dude, I feel like. Might as well just get like a Millhouse Storm tattoo or something.
Dude, please. If you get a Millhouse, I'll get a Bronzebeard.
Yeah.
Like, the true OGs.
Yeah, for real.
Fucking
Like,
wow.
you know what I mean? Just like Millhouse Storm. Like
he was the best. And
like, he's a scoundrel. He's a scoundrel, but he's not like a fucking murderer.
Wasn't he locked up in the Alcatraz and
my favorite is that you break his wife out in the fucking latest expansion. Or it's not BFA, it's in Legion.
Yeah, Legion.
Yeah, you break her out, and if you break her out and you use that toy that turns you into Millhouse, as soon as she sees you, she'll just be like, Millhouse! And just like fucking immediately aggro on you. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to fight like a little bit difficult, more version of the boss fight because she just like instantly rages as soon as she sees her ex-husband and just wants to fucking murder her.
I didn't know that.
Maleficent Manastorm. That's her name.
That's right. I didn't know that about that fight though. I didn't know that you could do a hard mode. I didn't get deep into Battle for Azeroth, honestly. Like,
that was Legion. Yeah. Dude, Legion was sick because of the legendaries, man.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like it took away from the whole idea of a legendary.
No, it didn't, because normally you just don't have any.
I know.
That's the thing, dude. So, like, it was kind of like what it was is, to me, the legendaries and Legion are a better way of doing the fucking Azerite traits in Battle for Azeroth.
Right.
It's the same fucking thing. Like, pick the trait that you want. 3 of these don't do jack shit, but one of them is extremely important to you doing good damage.
Right.
And so, like, everything else was fucking arbitrary. The only thing that mattered was the effect that you got off the item, which is why those legendaries were sick, because every time a new raid would come out, there would be some new quest line for you to go to do story-wise that would explain how you were able to, like, power up your legendary to, like, grow with you. But then, like, you had these different comps. Like for every single fight in Legion, there was a ring where it was like, when you interrupt something, gain 30% haste for 10 seconds. Bloodlust for 10 seconds every time you interrupt anything. And it was just like, like different things like that would be like, oh yeah, like ring comp for this fucking fight because I can get a ton of interrupts off. And like a bloodlust for 10 seconds every time I interrupt. That is better than any fucking rings you could give me. So like, I really liked the different like compositions that the legendaries would lend, and you had to choose which legendaries you would upgrade. Like if you had one from a while ago, you wanted to use it, you had to like grind and upgrade it. But it always did feel to me like it was legendary.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think what I meant was like when they started making orange items less work to get was something I disliked.
And here's I never.
That might just be an old school vibe.
I don't like how they've done legendaries in vanilla.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't like how it's one person in the guild gets it, and then a few months later, someone else gets it. And then a few months later, someone else gets it, And like, and I do see what, like, I just think there needed to be, like, I don't know, maybe a separation of, like, you get the legendary item, and then you do that crazy long quest line to, like, enhance it. Or, like, repair it. Or something like that. Because, like, I just feel like...
I kind of get what you're saying to a degree, but I just felt like if you happen to be the one that, like, it fits best in, it was almost like a token of your work. In a way.
Yeah.
Because if you're the main tank, right, and you are going to get Thunder Fury, it's like, oh, he's the reason why this guild is, like, progressing.
Yeah.
But then, like...
But doesn't it feel bad to be like a warrior during Burning Crusade and just be straight up told, no, you can't have the Warglaives because a rogue does way more damage with them?
I don't know, because I mean,
that fucking shit hurts. It says a warrior, a paladin, and a rogue can use them.
They say Thunder Fury, you can use or Hunter can use Thunder Fury though, and you would never do that.
Well, I mean, that's a little different.
I think it's, if your objective is to get the legendary, you should probably follow the meta, right? To go the rogue route or go the warrior route in vanilla. But like, for me, so our guild right now, we lost our Thunder Fury. The guy playing had to quit playing.
Yeah.
So we've been literally doing Molten Core every week.
Doesn't that suck? Isn't that ass?
Yes and no, because I feel like it's going to be fucking awesome when we finally get that second one.
For someone else.
Yeah, but
it's a terrible feeling, dude.
He's one of us, though. He's my boy.
But I get it, but I don't at the same time, man. I just don't. I just don't. Like, I don't know.
I think the difference is the way that, not classic as much now, because everyone's so much better at the game that you could bounce around guilds and do whatever.
Here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Imagine throwing... Well, they almost did with Naxxramas. But imagine throwing vanilla Blackwing Lair Raiders into, like, heroic Ice Crown Citadel.
It wouldn't last.
They would get their butts pounded.
Yeah. It's a whole different game.
Like, dude, okay, so there's this fucking boss in Battle for Azeroth. Well, I guess, I'll even go for the more crazier one. The Jaina Proudmoore.
Yeah.
That's a fucking boss. Have you fought her?
No, I watched it, though. It's wild.
Dude,
so much shit going on.
There is so much shit going on in that boss fight.
I watched Method's, 6-day stream of them trying to kill her. It was just nuts. I would tune in, every, couple hours and be like, oh, no, they still haven't dropped her below 60.
Dude, it's starts out with her, fucking, fucking just fighting, fucking you up, dude. You're like launching cannons, lighting barrels on fire, throwing them off the fucking edge of the ship, dude. Everybody's running around like crazy ants are spawning all over the place. And then the fucking bitch just fucking goes, freeze, and freezes the entire ocean. And you're just like, oh, okay. Fuck. Like, dude.
I think what I want to say with Thunder Fury, though, or like the way that...
Did someone say Thunder Fury?
Did somebody just say Thunder Fury?
I think someone just said Thunder Fury.
Did someone say Thunder Fury in chat? I don't know.
Yeah, someone just said, give me the Thunder Fury.
Yeah, weird. Harry Potter and the Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? Did you ever get that meme on your server? The Harry Potter meme?
No.
Dude, it was like so many servers I went on, it was over and over.
That's
so the
so
whole thing
good.
was like, you do Harry Potter and then you link an item or a spell. Like, it was just on forever. But I think the reason why I like how they're done now is, or excuse me, how they were done then, is it almost felt like your guilds feel like a community. And they still do in current, but I feel like there's so much more flexibility to allow like players to bounce around. Like, because I remember back when I was playing when I was a kid, if we committed like a Warglaive or a Thunder Fury to someone, we're giving the resources to get that, so it's still part of us. Like that,
Yeah.
like we still own part of that.
Dude,
and your rep would be trashed if you were like, oh, I'm going to bail now. You wouldn't find a guild. We would tarnish it, you know?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. But, like, really, like...
Anal meme? Yeah, the anal memes are good.
Yeah, the anal... Dude, that's the one I do know.
Right.
And have seen for my entire fucking life.
The rogue one was best. Anal rupture.
Oh, my God. There's so many good ones. But, like... They're, like... For me, 40-man raiding in WoW Classic... As long as you have a basic understanding of the game and the what like you see what's happening, you know, like don't fucking heal someone that's full health, don't waste mana, you know, like these cooldowns we have are super important. We all have to fucking work out when we're using these cooldowns because they're the key to us winning the fucking game. That's great, but like Mythic raiding,
it's a whole different game.
And like World of Warcraft now, man, is like it is some shit. Dude. Well, it is like some intense fucking.
Well, here's the thing with 40-man raiding and why going back and playing Classic, I fucking hate 40-man raiding, and it's this simple. It's not 40-man raiding. It's like 20 of us carrying 20 people.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that as a disrespectful thing. I mean that as in, like, there's people who will go above and beyond and really make the raid function. Where I, like, honestly, as a mage, I could sit back and, like, do 200, 250 DPS and shit's still gonna die.
And, like, and Classic's got, like, all these weird grindy elements to it that are, like, go get this world buff before the raid. And, like, make sure to go talk to this guy to get this upgraded potion or whatever. I don't know. I don't play it. I never played Classic, but like I watched enough of it to know that there's a bunch of this bullshit in it,
dude.
And like I just don't want to do that.
The world buffs have ruined, like, have made Classic. Not you, dog. Shit.
Bro, I'm always top 10. Don't talk shit to me, sir.
No, like the world buffs and
that's what a carry would say. Can I just say that right now?
The world buffs and the consumes are what has made this Classic experience really bad. Because our guild doesn't require world buffs because of how toxic our server is now. We got all the alliance from Asmongold server who were getting griefed by the Horde players because of Asmongold. Because all the Horde players would troll Asmongold and all those big raiders, right? They opened up Fairlini to transfer to smaller servers. We got like, we used to be a 60% Horde, 40% Alliance. It's like 75% Alliance now, and it's all day. Anywhere you are at. There's like 6 rogues who are notorious on our server who camp the Orgrimmar portal.
You got a Bojangles?
Oh yeah, we have a Bojangles.
You got a Bojangles on your guys' server?
Dude, straight up, just like, and they just kill, like, all day. Lucas Sereno, I know his name. female human rogue. He's killed me with world buffs like, I don't even know, 50 times. Dude doesn't give a single fuck. He's a monster, though. You can't stop him. He's great at what he does.
Dude, there's those Bojangles. Like, listen, like, that's why when I first said I play a rogue, because I'm a degenerate. Because there's something just so satisfying about just, hey, stop, now, die. And if you don't die, it's gonna be pretty close, because as soon as you get anywhere near hurting me, I'm gonna disappear.
Gone.
And then right before these dots wear off on you, stop. Now die.
Dude,
you know? Like, rogue is just my fucking shit.
Yeah, the
you know
famous
what?
chicken
You
place.
know what? The famous chicken and biscuit restaurant's named after Bojangles the fucking rogue, bro.
I missed Tim versus Asmund. Now Tim raids with him. I'm sad. Yeah, I forgot about those.
Dude, what's his stupid douchebag friend that he always plays with? Mick whatever.
Oh,
I hate him,
yeah.
dude.
He's so... I think that's a character, though, right?
I do think he's playing a little bit of a character, but I do also think that, like, it is just Asmongold. He is his friend.
Yeah.
And, like, he knows that his personality is not one that's going to give him a career ever by himself. He is just so...
You might be right.
He pushes people away with just everything he says, you know? And the only person that's ever, like, making it cool and just being like, whatever, is just like, dude, are you serious? What do you mean? Like, just, like, always calming him down. But he'll always just be, like, yelling at Asmongold's chat,
Very toxic.
telling them what to fucking do and, like, all this sorts of shit, you know? And, like, I just think it is just, like, this guy is Asmongold's friend. And I do think that, like, you know, him, they've been friends for a long time, you know? And, like, he knows that that's probably not, like, the way he is. It's more of, like, a persona, like you said.
I would hope
like,
so.
Because a lot of time when, like, you're talking to, like, 10,000 viewers on Twitch or whatever, you know, you'd probably want to try to, like, be cool or whatever, you know? And so, like, what's his fucking name? It's gonna drive me crazy, dude.
Sasquatch says Nick has so much knowledge and raiding and is the reason Asmund is able to complete raids. I don't disagree with that. Like, I don't know if...
No, I don't think Asmongold's the best player in WoW ever. I think I just think he represents the community well.
I agree with what you're saying. Like, whenever he chimes in, it's always negative or toxic. And
Yeah, McConnell.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
McCuckle.
Yep.
Fucking McCuckle, bro.
But that's the thing. Is,
I
like,
do not like him.
if it's a character, then I guess I get it, right? Because you got to have, like, the good and the evil.
Dude, who does he think he is, Belle Delphine? Fuck off, bro. Like, I hate listening to your fucking bullshit all the time. Like, he'll always just be telling him, just like, hey, dude, calm down. It's all good, dude. It's not a big deal.
Mini top rating deals.
Yeah, I
don't think he's a bad player.
No, McConnell's not bad at the game. He's just kind of a douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah, I think McConnell's definitely, like, he plays the paladin.
Yeah, he's one of the best paladins ever.
Well, and he plays a paladin in the classic stuff. That was 100% just a meme and be funny.
He was part of elitist jerks, Sasquatch. Enough is said.
Yeah.
Enough said.
He's a monster, for sure. But he just, the way
Dude.
his demeanor and attitude is just so difficult.
I can't remember this guy's name right now because I'm just slightly buzzed. But we gotta talk about this, dude. My favorite WoW YouTuber. My favorite WoW YouTuber, guys. His name is, well, I don't even know if he does WoW anymore, really.
No, a lot of people moved away.
Battle for Azeroth sucks. I'm sure he'll come back during
I don't know. The Asmund stuff's fun, and I think that without Asmongold, I think WoW wouldn't be where it's at.
No,
because it definitely, like, WoW. A lot of people.
There's a few there, like Soda Poppin's helping too.
Yeah, he's gone away from WoW though for the most part.
No,
hasn't
he's just playing in a 3v3 tournament.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been playing with this fucking dude. That's just so toxic, dude. He's so toxic. He's the most annoying guy I've ever played. Very wild YouTubers, this guy so...
My favorite WoW YouTuber
Hell
is the
yeah.
guy Topshelfers on YouTube. Every couple of days, yep. Jesus Christ, salty. Hilarious. Preach top rater that is humble. Oh yeah, anyone top in any gaming community that's humble is an automatic win because it's just so rare.
His name's Kaif.
Kaif?
Does anybody ever watch Kaif's rating videos?
I don't think so.
So, like, his guild's never been, like, a top rating guild. But, like, oh my god, dude, the fucking group of people. He's a Welsh guy.
Okay.
And he plays with a lot of UK people. And, like, oh my fucking god, dude, the banter of these guys while they fucking raid and grind, dude, is so good. There's like 4 people who give a shit. 10 people who are, like, really good at the game, but don't really give a shit. And then, like, 5 people who aren't really great at the game, but are pretty funny. So they're in the group. Kaif has?
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, dude, he's hilarious, dude. There's this fucking one video of his. I'll have to send you a link to it or something, dude. It's like one of the funniest fucking shit ever. Yes, how do I call in? Line has been busy for 10 minutes. Well, Mr. Ned Flanders, that's a confusing thing you've just said.
The line has been busy for 10 minutes. The majority of WoW content I've watched in the past is WoW Crindor.
I've never watched his stuff.
WoW is too... Oh yeah, he's the fishing dude. He streams.
Wait, he just fishes? He just talks and fishes? Dude, that sounds like a great fucking channel.
Salty and I were gonna...
Dude, do you know how much... Okay, listen. I love fishing in World of Warcraft.
It's great.
There's a special place in fishing with World of Warcraft for me. Because there was a time in my life where, during Warlords of Draenor, listen, I know the expansion sucked or whatever, but there was like these portals that would appear around the fucking map all the time. And if you were there when the portal appeared, you gotta click on it. And if you know the flame talon of Alice Razor mount, you know the purple one?
Yeah.
So if you clicked on that portal first, you got teleported into the Eye of Eternity, and there was a dead void talon of Alice Razor or whatever, flame void talon of something.
Yeah.
The purple version of that mount. And it was super rare to get. And like you basically you it had like a 1 to 4 day reset, and it had like a ton of different locations that it could spawn at. But one of them was like by this little pond in the Spires of Arak, the bird area.
Yeah.
And like I would literally just go sit there and chill and just fish in this fucking pond, bro. And me and this gnome Death Knight would just fish. And eventually, it was like after like a couple weeks of just fishing next to this gnome Death Knight, I said, "Best of luck to you, man." And he goes, "Haven't stopped thinking about you for a couple of days, bro." I was just like, me neither, man. And he's just like, "This is the best spot because you can fish." And I was like, "It is the best spot because you can fish, but we're both here." And he was just like, "Whoever gets there first gets there first, man." You know?
I love that.
And I logged in one day, dude. I got off work, come in, log in, ready to just fish, stand at this portal. And this Death Knight is standing there, dude, when I log in, and he ain't fishing.
Oh no.
He ain't fishing. I start fishing, and after like a few minutes, it was like he comes back, and he's like, "Oh, you're finally online, dude."
Oh no.
And I'm just like,
oh no.
It didn't happen, did it?
Oh,
Purple
no.
bird mount. And it was just one of those things where it was just like, dude, grats, man.
Yeah.
I know that you wouldn't have been salty at me if you would have logged in and seen me on it.
Oh, for sure.
And it was one of those things, and it was like after that happened, I probably spent about 300 hours standing there with that guy, fishing.
Just hanging
Dude,
out.
we barely say anything to each other. We like very randomly say something to each other.
I just love that.
It'd just be like, you know, like after like a fucking hour and a half, it would just be like, wait, now it just said call will not connect. This is a talk show?
Oh, clever. Clever. I like that. I haven't stopped thinking about you for a couple days. So
dude, like it is so great, but like it was just like, you know, just be like randomly, just be like, bags are almost full. Mine too.
Okay, like in all honesty, that's one of the reasons why I think I've played WoW for so long, is like just those experiences. Like they happen all the time if you're looking for them. And people are just pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
just some of the people you run into.
Just chill, man. Like I remember one time, like I was farming Frost Lotus in Ice Crown, and I was flying around, and this guy cut me off, and as I flew by, he yelled in /red, you know, just like, been trying to cut you off for 20 minutes, man. How you so goddamn fast?
I had a cool experience.
Dude, my first thought was like, why didn't you whisper me, man? And like I like whispered him, and he just the response I got back, how you do the purple talk.
Oh no! How you do the purple talk. Yes. I had a cool experience up by Ice Crown. So did you ever see the mages who could do all those trash? Like, so you know how, like, okay, this is the Ice Crown Citadel, right? There was, like, the battering rams and then the staircase down.
Yeah.
And then there was a bunch of, like, elites and different mobs out there that would, like, congregate. Do you remember that at all?
Yes.
Yeah. Used to be, like,
There's those Trial of the Crusader daily quests you would do in front of there, too.
Yeah. So down there where all those, like, mobs were, there was a certain mage spec you could go, and you could go farm out there for, like, gold and shit. And, like, every raid night, my guild would go, and, like, we'd get in front of it, and we'd wait for everyone there and summon and whatnot. And there was a guy every single day, like, we were there, just out there farming them, pulling the whole groups, like, just doing shit. So finally, like, after, like, months, I was down there, and I watched, like, I used to go down there and watch him, because, like, we just were waiting, and it was really cool, because I couldn't do it. I was playing Warrior. And I was like, how much gold do you make doing that? Dude comes over, right, on this...
I couldn't do that. I was playing a warrior.
Yeah.
Like, listen, bro, I was playing a fucking rogue. You know what I could do? Pull one mob at a time, bro. Exactly. Pull one mob at a time. Okay, wait 1 second. We gotta read this. So I got a question for you guys. While I was raiding with Juggernaut, I led a guild that was in the top 10 guilds on the small server that we raided on my off nights from Juggernaut. I had the guild drummer. I had to kick 10 plus people who were trying to make their own guild and steal my raiders. I was wondering if you have any good stories like that. I kicked them after we downed Ruby's Sanctum. You want to hear my fucking weird fucking raiding story? Hunting Sasquatch, my friend. Dude, this fucking guy I raided with, right? Him and his wife. So he's the GM, and his wife was like the first mate. Got this officer. Was a druid healer. And like, telling you, anytime this husband logged off the game, it was like, he would just start hitting on her so hard. Like, so fucking hard in the fucking chat. It was just like obvious, you know? It was, whoo. Fucking mentioned some shit to the guild leader a couple times. Like, hey, this guy's also been being like fucking weird towards your wife, bro.
Right.
And he's just like, nah, dude, it's all good, man. Just playful banter. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, he fucking logs on one day. And he's just like, hey, everybody, raid's canceled tonight.
Oh.
I just came home and there was a letter from my wife saying that she had just like packed her things to move to Ohio to be with this guild leader.
No shit.
And I'm leaving you. Divorce papers will be in the mail.
What? No fucking way.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah. And like immediately two people in my guild. One guy's just like, listen, bro. I don't know what to say. His dick is just bigger than yours.
Oh, no.
And then this other guy just goes, fucking told you so, man. Fucking told you so. And they both hang up from the call. And it's just me and this guy left in Ventrilo.
The guy who's like getting like his wife just.
And
like,
I'm just like, hey man. So what's next? And he's like all quiet, you know, just like not saying really anything. He's just like, dude, I'm just at a loss for words.
The broken man right there.
And I'm like, well, you know, it really does suck, man. But there is an officer position available in the guild now.
Oh, no way! Oh, fuck.
Sovereign has been kicked from the guild. I'm just like,
well,
damn it!
Worth.
Fuck! I mean, I had my shot. I had to take it, you know? I'm just sitting over here in the barrens, you know? Just I don't even have access to 3 of the guild tabs. I would really like that, you know? But like, you know, listen, you're the GM. And now there's 2 officers gone. I'm just letting you know I'm willing to step in. And I got kicked from the guild, which I think was a little bit, I think it was a little bit with bad taste. But you know what? I don't regret it. I wanted an officer position. I didn't get it. Got kicked from the guild instead. It might have been the bad time to bring it up, though. You know, like in retrospect, I think if I would have waited like
a day or a week,
maybe a day.
Yeah, maybe a day.
Maybe the next day. Maybe just send something just like, yeah, exactly. Maybe just maybe just like thrown out there, just like, hey, I want an officer position.
You should have sent him in-game mail. Like a long, heavy worded thing about, hey man, the guild's gotta still run.
Yeah, like, I'm really sorry about your wife and all, but like,
rough day.
Hey, I'll get the flasks in the guild tab. Like, I can see them in there, I just can't access it. I'll bring the flask to the raid. Just make me an officer.
You should hit him with sounds like it's been a tough day at the office for you, bud. Don't worry, we'll get it taken care of.
No, see, dude, Frank, that's too smart of a fucking idea. God damn it, now I feel stupid.
This time, but put me as an officer, you can hit me up in officer chat. Not to... Oh, God, Bieber. Jesus Christ. Rough.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're speaking the truth, though. I mean, like, at the end of the day, we all told him something weird was going on, and he was just like, nah. Yeah, she loves me, guys. She's fine. No big deal. It's like, no, they be flirting with each other pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
They were talking about, like... Do you ever think what 2 night elves look like kissing each other on the neck? Like, that was the thing that was being said in guild chat. At 1 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
that was probably before it went to the private whisper chat.
Oh,
you know?
Sure. I can only imagine. He was
weirdos, man.
Dude, savages out here. Now, to get back to what I was going to say, this guy is wasted? I don't think he's that drunk.
I really don't think I am that drunk, to be honest.
What'd you give yourself on a scale of 1 to tipsy? Or 10 being wasted, tipsy being 5? Yeah.
4.
I think you're fine. Not as bad as one of the guests we've had.
Probably just how I talk, to be honest.
One of the funniest guests we've ever had. Shout out to him. He does the anime podcast with me now. But he came here and he was drinking some good old whiskey, right?
Yeah, so the liquor, man, that's something that I don't do.
He was sitting over there, and you could tell like it was starting to really hit him because he's getting really like he'd like stand up and like go in front of the camera and be wild and shit. And like we did like a 2-hour podcast where he was just nonstop, just. And so we ended it because he was getting a little too wild.
Yeah,
and he stood up and just ate shit right in the modern TV. Just hard as fuck ate shit.
I mean, I just want to throw this out here. You know, clips like that'll get you famous on live stream fails, bro.
Oh, I've tried to put it on there. Live stream fails pisses me off though because they say you can't self promote.
I hate live stream fails.
Yeah.
Well, dude, let me post your shit on there, dude.
There's a lot of them.
Are you kidding me, man?
I think there's
clips
one
on there.
I think there's one that would be super
live stream fails is such a love-hate thing for me because, like, I do think that, like, it's kind of toxic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do think that a lot of people gain traction because of their exposure on live stream fails.
Yeah.
So, like, it is I don't know, Asmongold talked about it a lot, and, like, when he was talking about it a lot, I do understand it was right after Wreckful killed himself, and like
rest in peace,
for real. But like people that were very, very close to him stated that like live stream fails is not the reason Wreckful killed himself. Right. You know, people telling him he was cringe for proposing to that girl was probably not the reason that he killed himself. Probably didn't help, you know. I'm not trying to say that that's a positive thing to do.
No, definitely not.
But like he had been struggling with his mental health for like years before that, and
I think it was a compiling of a lot of stuff.
It was, and like I think that was like, you know, there was just nobody there to catch him in that exact moment where he had that manic breakdown.
Right. Because
it was within a couple of hours of him tweeting out all of that stuff that Blue found him dead, you know? So it was like, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, you know, I don't think people being like, hey, you just posted cringe, that's a toxic thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you know the guy suffers from mental illness and, like, has problems with stuff like that. Like, he is a good person, genuinely.
Yeah.
Like, they just put his fucking tribute in World of Warcraft, man. And, like, literally in Asmongold's stream, dude, he was getting, like, spammed with people being like, I bet his character's still blocked, though. And it's just like, fuck you. Like, he broke the rules and accepted the fact that his character got blocked. And he could have made another account and kept playing.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, because that was his character, and he accepted that, like, he had, like, done the fucking crime, do the time.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, he was such an influential part of World of Warcraft, and Blizzard recognized that and put him in the fucking game in such a cool way. Like, he's a rogue trainer that won't train assassination rogues.
It's so good.
Like, that is so good, dude. Like, he literally won't train assassination rogues. Like, that's so fun.
Well, and I think...
And, like, it's not something that I think anybody should be spinning negatively. Like,
well, and I think there's a disconnect too, right? I think that people who are so passionate about gaming is amazing, right? But we need a disconnect from the fact that, like, at the end of the day, a lot of these people, it's their career, right? It's their livelihood.
Oh, yeah.
But we're still playing a video game, and to say shit about someone who's passed away, like, regardless of how you want to turn it, isn't... you need to show respect on both ends. Like, Blizzard could have been like, no. But they knew, like, it's bigger than a game, right? He broke the rules, yes. but they still understood what he did for them. Like they still understood that was a guy who was going through a hard time
for
years
and years supported your game.
Yeah, like it's bigger than just a video game. It's bigger about a character being blocked or whatever it is. Like,
yeah,
it's not.
I bet there's a lot of people that are at Blizzard that work there, that have been there for years and years and years, that watched all of Reckful's videos.
Oh, I'm sure.
And like, I bet it was painful to ban him.
Yeah.
But they have to hold him to the same standard they hold everybody else to.
If
you know,
don't,
there's no special treatment.
If they don't, then the game fails.
Yeah, which is why it's shitty. But like, Blizzard, they did fuck that shit up with Hong Kong.
Yeah.
But rule wise or whatever, like, I do kind of see what they were saying. Where
I didn't
like,
follow a lot about what.
So what it was like some guy won a Hearthstone tournament for like a bunch of money too, and like in his victory thing for it, he pulled his mask on and said like "Free Hong Kong," whatever.
Right.
Basically, just like gave a little fucking
political
speech
movement.
for the movement.
Yeah.
It's against the rules. Like he signed a paper when he signed up to play professional Hearthstone that said that like when you're on camera or whatever, you will not say stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like you will not make politically charged statements. You will not say controversial things. It's basically like he might as well said the N-word as far as his contract went.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I got what you're
So like as far as like legally, what they were able to do was like take his prize money away and ban him from the game. And obviously they did that because China's worth so much revenue, and that's like pretty apparent. But on one hand, I do also see that like I don't want to see every single time I see somebody win a game tournament, they use it as their platform to whatever. Like this video game tournament didn't. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, Frank. Like it was bad. But all I'm saying is that like it is like I do at least see the idea that like we do need to keep like politics and a video game tournament separate.
Yeah.
Like it's a game.
Sasquatch said they gave it back and he's not banned.
Oh no! Yeah, they went back on it all for sure. Like they did.
They saw the pressure.
They gave him his fucking money, which is like all I care. Like he did break the rules, and so if they wanted to ban him for 6 months, he even said that was fine.
Yeah.
Like he did break the rules, and he deserved some sort of ban. But being like permanently banned and fucking taking your prize money away, you won the tournament.
Yeah.
That's your fucking money, But like, again, I just like if I turn on a video game tournament, I don't want it to turn into like, what if all of a sudden the guy that won the tournament was like, Trump 2020, like make America great again.
Turned into a whole political
thing. Yeah, exactly. Like everybody would have been like absolutely in arms, like ready to fucking kill somebody if somebody made their fucking win in a Hearthstone tournament about.
Well, and I agree with you in a sense too, because with how I don't know enough about the Hong Kong thing to talk about, but if let's say your example you just gave really happened, right? Like it turned into like this guy just won this big tournament and then he grabs the mic and he's like blah 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 blah.
Trump.
Yeah, like the problem that we're starting to really see is that politics destroy a lot of things, and I would hate for politics to be the reason why like gaming starts falling off again, like, or tournaments aren't allowed because now it's politically not okay, like, or whatever, like.
Yeah.
I would if you want to win and then you became popular because of that, and then you want to use your popularity and post a statement, for sure, do what you want. That's your opinion.
Yeah,
but
like I know that there was a point in time like when like what's his name, Chris Rudolph or whatever his name was, The main guy who voiced Thrall and made World of Warcraft for years and years.
Yeah.
Like when he quit, and like a lot of these big people in Blizzard that have been there for years and years quit, and they quit like very shortly after Blizzard was bought by Activision.
Said a lot.
That said enough for me. That it was like, hey, the decisions that are going to happen in the future they're not a representation of this game company that I love from my childhood.
I agree with you 100%.
Like Blizzard and all the games that I've cared about wholeheartedly, like besides World of Warcraft, which has been a growing thing, but like you know, I grew up playing StarCraft and Warcraft 3,
Lost Vikings,
and like, dude, fucking the Frozen Throne came out, and like that changed my life, dude. Same. I loved playing Warcraft 3 with my friends, and like Dota, and like everything, and dude, and Blizzard cared so much, and Diablo. And then like Diablo 3 came out and it just sucked dick, and you know what Blizzard did? They were just like, we are sorry. Yep. We're gonna fucking fix this game. And they did. Yep. Like Diablo 3 turned into a fucking
phenomenal,
amazing video game.
Masterpiece.
Because they fucking cared. And then all of a sudden they got bought up by fucking Activision. And all of a sudden Battle.net's got my fucking Call of Duty games listed on it. And like, it just became about big business, dude, and like they're back in Hearthstone 100% because Hearthstone's got the big fish with the fucking microtransactions, and like I think the people at Hearthstone have done their best to cater to the Blizzard audience.
Yeah.
That they can. Because at the end of the day, they're being, you know, forced to make this a monetized thing. It's a free-to-play game. But there's more free-to-play stuff in Hearthstone than, like, any other free-to-play game I've ever played.
One thing that I really noticed that was a point where I started wondering, like, okay, maybe this Activision thing was... Because, like, when it first happened, I was like, well, maybe this will give more budget for bigger things. Like, but when they...
It's all about shrinking the budget and making a bigger profit.
When I saw they stopped support for Heart of the Storm...
Heroes of the
Storm. I was never a big fan of it. Like, I played it for fun sometimes. But there was a community who loved it.
They almost immediately put it on life support.
Yeah, because it wasn't making money.
No.
It didn't have a huge audience, but it had dedicated people who loved it.
And they did it right after they made their first original character for Heroes of the Storm.
Yep.
And she was this dope-ass chick with, like, a fucking coffin that she would, like, fucking throw around and shit. And it was sick as fuck. And it was, like, awesome. I can't wait to see where this, like, universe they're making goes.
Right.
Canceled.
It sucks because they've churned into Riot Games. In a way. And what I mean by that is Riot, like, I've played League for a while, not seriousness, like, not serious, but everyone who talks about Riot, it's always negative because it's always been about the dollar, it's never been about the community.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is what Blizzard's done, and, like, it just sucks because, like, how much money do you think they made during Wrath when Blizzard was, like, really listening?
Yeah, when they had 10 million players subscribing to World of Warcraft.
They could get back to that if they just listened to what the people are saying, you know?
That's not what makes money, though, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, I thought that the classic WoW thing and, like, that was, like, them trying to turn a new leaf and do things differently. But, like, what it really comes down to is that Blizzard Games is not Blizzard Games anymore.
No.
It's Blizzard Activision. And everybody needs to remember that and, like, realize that, like, Blizzard Games and the things that you loved about them is dead now.
That's why I'm so scared for Overwatch 2. I don't think it's going to be what we want it. Because I'll be honest, I loved Overwatch.
If anything, dude, I'd bank on that. But I'm going to go be
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I was a big fan of Overwatch, and I thought that, like...
Dude. I'll never get over what they did to XQC. I'm sorry. Has to be said.
I respect that. The Blizzard thing is sad because I think that for me, Blizzard gaming was like on par with like Nintendo 64 for my childhood, right? Like I played Nintendo 64 a lot as a kid. And it was like escape. Like, I wasn't like in a bad situation or anything like that, but like, it just made me feel happy growing up. Like, I would go home and like play Star Fox or James Bond, but it was also like I would go home and like the hard games were the Blizzard games for me at the time, right? Like StarCraft, Warcraft 3, and you know, I used to play Lost Vikings because my dad did, and you know, and I see what they're doing now with some stuff, and I don't know if they care about the community anymore like they used to. Or maybe that's just me, you know, wondering like when they get to a certain point, like they're just obligated to run things a certain way. Yeah, I agree with you, Sasquatch. Even with the Activision stuff, I will never say that they're not. Like, I've put so much time, money, and effort into Blizzard games that no other company really is close to that. Like, just nothing. I mean, I've played probably, you know, like, no, as the streamers say, no cap, probably like 800 days of WoW. Like, no joke. Like, across the 15 years, probably like that much. And that's like a large portion of my life. You know? That's more than most gamers play anything. So, it's just tough to see it go to something different.
Dude, I still can't get over my friend that's... No, that's not even my friend. Fuck that guy. The guy that stood in the fucking void zone and stole my immortal title from me. Fucking pissed.
I got about 10, 15 more minutes before we got to wrap up for tonight.
Sounds good.
What do you want to close out on? You have anything tumbling around in the head? I mean, I thought we were going to talk about 2020 and the craziness, but we got in that heavy gaming talk.
World of Warcraft, man. Takes over everything.
It's great. We're going to get you back in the next couple weeks, too. I mean, do you still live over right around the block? Good.
Dude.
It's nice to be close.
Oh, yeah.
Tried MMO has ever been made, and I always came back. Same. I tried all of them. There's a couple that I'm looking forward to, though.
What's that one? Ashes of Creation?
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
That's like a new one that's coming out. It's supposed to be pretty good.
Amazon's MMO might be good.
Amazon's coming out with an MMO?
Yeah. It's like a more hardcore RPG element MMO where it's got like movement similar to Dark Souls, but then it takes elements from like WoW, because there's like raiding and dungeons, but it takes elements from Rust in a way where like you have to build like a community of people and then you build like your own city. I don't know. The thing about that is like there's a lot of elements that could be bad about that.
Yeah.
Like, but it would also be cool if like, okay, let's say hypothetically me and you want to play.
Yeah.
I think it's called New World.
Okay.
And me and you, like first people on the server, we go and get like 100 people, right? And we end up being like the fucking top dudes in this thing, and we become like the server rulers almost, is kind of the way I was looking at it. Like, we're the guys that people don't fuck with. Like,
yeah.
That sounds kind of fun to me.
Yeah.
Because then on the flip side of it, if you're like a small, like maybe it's like a handful of your buddies, and you're like, you know what, fuck those guys. And then you start building up to try and catch them. Could be cool. Yeah.
Oh, does Ashes of Creation not have rating?
It does not have rating anymore. Oh, they scrapped the rating? I don't know then, maybe. I'm going to try both.
Dude, Sasquatch. Should play some World of Warcraft or something sometime, man. Live 3 minutes away from me? Damn.
Oh, yeah. This funny thing with Sasquatch. So, on Facebook, I like to just go add people and try and get to know new people, like get the stream out and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I added him, and he came in one night when I was streaming WoW, and he ended up joining my guild, and we raid together, and then he found out he fucking lives like 3 minutes away. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, right, Shadow Legends. Can I join that guild, please?
For sure.
Oh, I want to play that so bad. That seems fun. I wish I could play Rust, but I don't have the dedication for something like that. I don't have the time. I have a job that fucking takes my whole life.
No.
Like, dude,
I love watching Rust videos though.
They're
Dude,
so
Rust
great.
is such a good game. It's so good. And like them adding the helicopters and shit so you could fly around, it just made it so much better content.
Right.
Like, if it was not so stream snipeable, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it wasn't so stream snipeable because like a lot of people don't want to stream it just because of just like as soon as a few thousand people start watching you just got like a gangbang by like a ton of people and you can't even play your game anymore.
Right. Don't play WoW with anyone. I play retail and classic.
Yeah, I don't play classic, so I'm gonna play retail when Shadowlands starts up. So what's that? Like a couple months?
Yeah, I think they said tentatively October.
October or something like that. I don't know. Seems like it's getting pretty close.
Yeah.
I just wait because about like a couple days before, like on all of my feeds and everything, it'll be the what you need to know before launch fucking video.
Ash's combat system is what worries. They're trying to get too innovative. Yeah, Terra shit the bed because they made that shit way too dumb and complicated.
I only play Horde now.
Well,
So-
welcome to the fucking good team after how many years?
Dude, Horde's the greatest, man.
Yeah.
Well, I like Nightborn.
I
I'm
don't know
a
what that is.
whore for the Nightborn.
Which ones are the Nightborn?
Have you? You don't play retail.
Not anymore.
So they
no.
added a bunch of new races to the game, dude. Check these fucking bitches
They
out.
added
dude.
new races?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, they're the ones you have to get by, like, rep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, still a new race.
Yeah, no,
It's
no.
still a different race.
I remember seeing them. I just don't remember which one the Nightborn is.
Nightborn female, because fuck males. They're just not as cool, man. It's not as cool, dude. Wow. All as much Rule 34 as I'm shit as I've seen. All I typed in was Nightborn female, and the fucking amount of Rule
Just
34,
Rule 34
right here, right now, is like absurd. Y'all gross. Y'all bunch of gross boys. The fuck is wrong with you all? Holy shit, I can't even type that in. Nightborn. I'm just gonna type in Nightborn. Let's see what comes up. There we go. Dude, they look like this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Is that gear that he's wearing? It looks fucking sick.
Yeah, so that's yeah, dude, check this out. So if you got a Nightborn.
Yeah, that's true, Sasquatch.
Heritage armor. Once you level a Nightborn from 1 to 100 or 110
Oh,
or
what
whatever,
the fuck?
yeah, you get this fucking armor set. Have you not seen the Heritage armor sets?
No, I've been out of...
Dude, check this out. So it's any character that you leveled from 1 to max level.
Also, like, not buying any...
Yeah, so not boosting or doing anything, just like leveling it up from 0 to 100. You get a special armor set for your character for it.
Any character or just...
Just that class. Or just that race. So any
So I can't level, like, an undead from 0 to 100 and get it. I have to level a Nightborn from 0 to 100?
to get that special armor set, yeah, and only Nightborn can wear it.
Okay.
So it's just if you play Nightborn. So there's like, there's the Dark Iron Dwarf one.
Oh, it's pretty dope.
And like, oh shit. I forget. Wow, head, you gotta hit the little X. But there's, the High Mountain Tauren set.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Get out of here, you little fucking advertisement. Fuck Cold Torrents. Fuck Alliance, honestly. Let's just skip them. Suck. Maghar Orc. Did you know that they added them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are a new race.
Do they have new starting zones, or do you just start in Durotar? Like,
No, yeah, you still, as long as you play the race that you, wherever they start, yeah. You still start there. The Nightborn one, dude, like, fucking look at that shit on a female model, dude.
That's fucking sick.
That's fucking awesome, man. And then, Where's my favorite one? Oh yeah, they added Void Elves. Let's not even talk about them. They're so cool, but they're Alliance only, and I don't even want to think about it because it's frustrating. They added Volpera, the Fox.
Zertok says I did a Zandalori Troll, 1 to 120 for the armor.
I'm looking at it right now, man. It ain't even that cool.
Damn. Let me see. I don't know. That's pretty fucking dope.
I mean, compared to the other fucking things, like look at the fucking Blood Elf one, dude.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Dwarf. Fuck the dwarf. Fuck.
No.
Like we said, we're talking the cool races right now.
That's fucking
with the
sick.
giant tusk on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, dude. Look at the Morgans. Morgans are pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. I guess that's it. But like, yeah, they added these heritage armors, man. They're fun.
I like that. I wish they would have made. I always wished when they started making new races, they would have done the. I always forget how to pronounce it. The Celestial. The dudes who are in Netherwind in BC.
Mm-hmm.
Those dudes who, like, when they walk, they, like, almost phase.
Yeah.
I wish they would have made those guys a race.
I wouldn't write it out of the equation quite yet. The Ethereals?
Yeah, the Ethereals.
Yeah. I have that trading card pack.
Do you?
Yeah, the one that, like, follows you around
Yeah.
as a vendor, and every enemy you kill gives you, like, a soul.
Yeah.
I have that.
The only thing that I have from the card game is the Woolly Mammoth. That's the only thing I have, and I wish I wouldn't have used it because it's like $100 card now for people to buy the code.
You'd be pissed when you saw my Spectral Tiger then.
Respect, not pissed.
Sasquatch, would you be pissed when you saw my Spectral Tiger?
The Spectral Tiger is the fucking dopest mount that's probably been made or close to it. Top 10 for sure. It's hard to beat the Spectral Tiger.
I paid $125 for it.
That's a steal, for sure.
I bought it when I was 17.
That's way worth it. I mean, how much are they now? Can you even fucking get them now? Let me see.
Dude, let's look it up, man. This is our closer. Dude, this is our fucking closer right now, man. How much is a Spectral Tiger worth nowadays?
Code.
I have the R-rated one, by the way.
Okay, eBay right now.
I also have the Zul'Gurub Tiger.
If I just saw what I think I saw, I'm gonna fucking... Let's take some guesses, boys. Let's see what kind of realm we're in. So this is the Spectral Tiger loot card, World of Warcraft, Reigns of the Swift, Rare Epic Mount. Wow. Mm-hmm. So it's the actual card.
Yeah, with the code unscratched.
With the code unscratched.
$9,500.
Not quite. Still a lot.
Hot or cold?
You're hot, but down.
Okay. 6,500.
Right? Very close. Hot.
6,300.
Closer. You're getting closer.
$6,000.
$6,000. $6,000 for the card.
Damn. It's a good amount.
Sasquatch. You're a little off. 200.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong, bro.
So $6,000 if you want the Spectral. Well, I mean that's just one eBay listing. I'm sure there's more.
Yeah. It's a sick mount. $125.
Yeah, you got to steal. And I bet whoever you bought it from was pumped. They're probably like,
oh yeah.
This was $2.
Yeah, I bought the turtle for like $50 off a guy off eBay.
Oh, I forgot about the turtle.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to get the Blizzard.
You know what? It's sick because it goes in the fucking water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they made it so all mounts. They have a ton of mounts to do that. And it was like, dude, I paid $50 for this turtle it looks like shit. It looks like fucking like Final Fantasy VII turtle. And you have a bunch of other cool mounts that swim underwater now. Everybody gets a free seahorse. There's a free seahorse. It's like 1,200 gold on the auction house. It looks way better than my fucking stupid turtle. Swims in the water just as fast. Dude, I was salty as fuck. I'm still salty as fuck about that fucking turtle. I hate the turtle.
The stream is lagging. So with our finishing statement,
Yeah.
anyone got $6,000?
Yeah, for fucking real.
I'll come back to retail for the mount. Oh, Salty Frank, thank you for resubbing, man. 24 months. Jesus. That's crazy. He's our longest subscriber.
Man.
I'm checking my stream. My stream looks good right now.
I mean, it sounds like his internet's sticking a shit.
Had to switch to mobile. Ah, okay. Well, shall we call it? Are you streaming at all or doing any content?
Not right now, man.
I know.
Just been getting through the year, man.
Yeah, I feel like on
Everybody else, get through the year.
that.
It's gotta get better eventually.
That should be 2020's slogan. It's gotta get better eventually.
Like, I saw this meme the other day, dude, and it was just like, hey, 2020 is halfway over. I wonder what else could possibly happen. And then the fucking bottom text was just 2020, and then a picture of the movie The Mist. When he pulls at the road and stops on the side of the road
Oh,
when they run out of gas. And I was just like,
Oh no. This is good as shit though.
Oh, it's so great.
But yeah, everyone listening on Podbean and Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, everything. Hi. Come watch our live stream once in a while and get engaged, because I know there's a lot of you out there listening who've never came and watched live. So it'd be cool to get to know you guys. And for everyone watching live, thank you. You guys are always awesome. Keep the stream great. Keep the stream enjoyable for me. And thank you again for coming.
Yeah, it is. Good time.
All right, guys. See you later.